Happy holidays, one and all. It is Sunday, December the 22nd, 2019. We are a little over 3 weeks away from NAMM, but we got to get this crazy holiday out of the way first.
Backspace is an incredible.
And who do we have joining me? Yeah, that's right. The one, the only, the OG guitar freak, JJ's House of Jams in the house.
Guitar freaks, what is happening? Happy Christmas to one and all. Rock on, guys. Good to see you.
Chat is flying already. I'm going to scroll on up. We'll do a roll call. You know the way it works, folks. You want to shout out, you got to say hi. Can't just be lurking. Like the first guy in the chat, Brad Miller, says he's going to be lurking as usual. We have our second lurker, Tom Harhai, in the chat. Which, are they really lurking if they're commenting about lurking? I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. We got Brack Stubblefield. We got Upside Down. We got Edwin Crane. 6-3 Ryan, tuning in from New Brunswick, down visiting family for the holidays. George Lackey, Dan in New Jersey. Joe Metalhead Hervey 84. Rock on Joe, our contest winner last week. We've got Matt Barnhart. Let's see who else. We got BC Rich 581. Brack Stubblefield, if I didn't say already. Yeah, you're worth 2 shout-outs. PJ in the Beard is in here. Some guy named JJ's House of Jams. I don't know who that is. Impersonator, probably. Terry's GG and G. Brendan B. Squared. Hey, butt cheeks. Good to see you, sir. I think that's everyone that's willing to say hey. I'm seeing here, it says 23 so far watching. Ron Limber. Hello, sir. Awesome, awesome. So, yeah, anything goes tonight, folks. Ask away. Any questions, talk about the holidays. But like JJ and I were talking off air, we're already pumped for NAMM. Like, we're pumped. Oh, Janice is not here. Okay, Janice is not here. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, Brendan B. What up, brother?
Adam D. Brian Landreth.
The one and only Joe Hervey, always. Rock on.
Oh, I'm getting told by Upside Down. He says, better see a mason jar. Well, we just happen to have a festive mint-infused little joy tonight. Tom Harhai's rolling a big joint. Yes, I saw that, Brian. Just before I went live, I was scrolling through Facebook, I believe. He just got himself a black Les Paul Custom. Cheers, folks. Happy holidays. Nick KB.
Cheers.
Rick Hefner. Woo. SD Designs drinking from a mason jar, too. Nice. Whew. Your breath is minty fresh, and yet you get lit off that stuff. Whew.
It's moonshine?
Yep. Well, 'tis the season. Yeah. Or the day of the week. Or hey, we got Jamal in the house.
Rock on, Jamal.
Craig Tomlinson. Rock on, Craig. Enjoying some shine. You know it. Little conversation lubrication. Brax has cinnamon moonshine. Ooh, nice. The hour of the day. Exactly. Yeah, it's about that time of the hour. Lonnie, evening from Michigan. Awesome. Will Varela, hello. Terry's basically saying, hey, can I come on? It's been, a week and a half. Oh, I think we can open things up here. Let's see here.
It's the Christmas spirit, isn't it?
Yeah.
All for one and one for all.
Upside down. It's a hangout with your wang out. Well, there we are. He said it. Craig Tomlinson. So how you been, brother, man? Busy.
Been busy, yeah. I've been busy, been good. Recovering this morning from I got really bad stomach pains from excessive laughter from watching Neanderthal Paul at the end of Johnny Bean's show last night. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I was crying, man. When he did that last big chug, like 20 minutes from the end, he still had like a quarter of a bottle.
Yeah.
He drunk it, and then it just went boom. Dude, I was just dying. I swear I was laughing this morning. Yeah, and by the way, Dave Nesdell, get better, buddy.
Yes.
I'm thinking of you, everybody.
Positive vibes for Dave Nesdell.
Totally.
Hey,
Man.
Hank Hill, Mike Rohde, join us in. We're up to 36 people. Mars Man.
Rock on, man.
Ben has the vapors.
Dude, I can't believe you're still rocking that same vape pen. Is that the same one?
Oh, yeah.
Been through like 6 since then. Just lose them, break them.
Nope. Grumpy Mike, hello. Maurice Dilbert, hello. That's right, Tom. He says Dave's in our thoughts. Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You've been on a rough ride there. And Desiree, of course, fair play to her. Been right there with him.
Yeah. She's a trooper.
Bless them both, man. Hells yeah.
Hey, David Ennis, the birthday boy.
Rock on, David. Is it his birthday today?
I think it was either today or yesterday.
It shares the same as Eric Broadbent. It does.
I wouldn't know.
Within 24 hours.
Oh, man. Let's see here.
What's up, dog?
What do you guys want for Christmas besides peace on Earth? To the next 3 weeks to fly by.
Dude, tell you what I was going to say. Next week's to hurry the F up.
Yeah.
I'm psyched, man. I'm psyched. Thank you, Ike. Rock on.
Oh, speaking of which, we do have some news from the Flipside crew. Unfortunately, Ike and the boys will not be attending NAMM.
Oh,
I just found out yesterday. Unfortunately, they're not going to make it to Winter NAMM.
Hey, I ain't buying it at this point. It could. They're literally such a hop, skip, and a jump on a plane from here.
Well, the problem is they had a key employee leave last week, and Dylan and him both can't leave the store.
I understand.
One, if not both of them, need to be there right now. It's because they're busy.
Now's their time to shine, man. But hopefully by then, I'm sure it's right now panic stations. By then, maybe things have calmed down. They filled it in a little bit, and get your butt to NAMM, Mike, Dylan.
Exactly. But we'll stop by the hotel and have a round in their honor.
Oh, absolutely.
Because we got to go back to that same hotel.
The one, his favorite place?
Yeah, Ike's there.
Where no one is and we can just sit there and chill?
Yeah.
Mayhem?
Yeah,
I'm down.
Exactly. You know, walk by Glenn Hughes on the way.
Yeah, no kidding. He was right there, wasn't he?
Yeah. Hey, I'm happy.
What's up, buddy? Dog freaking me out. I wonder who. Da 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 da. Oh, it's that long-haired hippie guy, isn't it?
The hell? It's not coming up for some reason.
Let me try something.
Oh. There we go. Oh, I see. Well, no. See, now you had the camera off. You turned it on, and it goes completely black. Thomas Santiago in the house.
Rock on, Thomas.
Martin, hello. I missed you earlier there. Got all kinds of people jumping in here. We got 40 people watching. Upside Down says, I heard a voice. Yeah, I heard a voice.
Where's Aaron at?
Banner for a while.
Is Aaron AWOL?
Aaron, I think Aaron's asleep. He had a gig last night, and he's all out of shape from gigging. You know, he's been working for Amazon, delivering, I don't know, 1 billion packages a day. So,
oh yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if he's asleep.
Those guys are working their butts off right now.
Oh yeah. And we did have confirmation. Today is David Ennis's birthday. So since I just took a swig, happy birthday, David Ennis. And this is how we get so lit on these Hangouts. You guys know how it works.
Joe Hervey wants a nice guitar or really a 6505 combo amp for Christmas if he feels greedy. Good choice.
Oh, dear Lord, there's my cousin Doug in the chat. Down and back with Corn Doug. He was on a few weeks ago there.
Sweet.
Matthew Stewart, hello. Man, we're getting all kinds of people jumping in tonight. Nice.
This is a cool layout, this new one from the Hangouts.
I dig it. I prefer it.
Sweet.
And I believe if I upgraded it, we can actually stream live to Facebook and YouTube at the same time.
Wow. It's
And
clean,
then
man.
the chat that we have in Streamlabs combines both the chats together. I think that's a good one, Tom. He says, I want a new liver for my best buddy for Christmas.
Yeah, I want him to have that as well.
Yep.
That'd be lovely.
Speaking of new livers, my mom goes in for some more tests. Soon enough, she'll be getting one. Hey, Tempest. So is there anything you're looking forward to at NAMM?
But obviously a lot of new faces going to show up through the YouTube community. You know, a lot of people are heading down there. So, I mean, that's, you know, first and foremost, meeting up with you and Aaron and all the people there. Johnny Bean again, Caleb, all the crew, the crazy East Coast freaking VH crew. I'm sure that Carucci and all that lot, Tom Brino, you know,
Definitely.
Guitar Wannabe, all the crew, man. That's, you know, first and foremost, meeting up with everyone and partying, having a good time, seeing the bands. And then guitar-wise, equipment-wise, that's just, here we go again. It's heaven, isn't it? Just open those doors, the floodgates. In we come. All of it.
I appreciate the well wishes to my mom, folks. I will pass that along. Yeah, like, you know, the new Friedman amp coming out.
What's that?
Aha, I knew that would get your attention.
Well, I ain't heard nothing.
Well, I know there's a new Friedman amp, and I'm thinking it might be the Jakey Lee amp. Because he's been developing that for quite a while.
Has he?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he'd be developing that as a Friedman product. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe.
That's my guess.
Yeah, I can't. What would he be bringing out now?
Yeah, Soldano has a new amp coming out.
Well, he's reissuing the slow.
I think it might be a production version of that Stevie Ray Vaughan amp.
The one we saw.
Yeah, because that's what I heard. A Stevie Ray Vaughan amp is what
Right.
Soldano's bringing out.
No, he's gonna, because last year was kind of the introduction to what he was going to be doing with them. And all he had on was on display was a couple of his previous amps. So this time it's going to be what he's bringing out and everything available.
Yep.
That's very exciting.
Yep. Hey, Scotty Smith from Pro Analog Devices. Good to see you, man.
Wait, we got to say, man, Marsman, he sold his OCD.
Yep.
Gutted, man.
Yeah, Tom Harhai saying, heard the Soldano is the SRV 6550 based SLO.
Wow.
That'd be nice. I wouldn't mind trying that. And then, of course, there's the new Steve Vai guitar coming out.
Yeah, that one's got my thoughts up again. You know, what, you know, is it going to be a jam of the future or is it going to be nothing to do with the jam? I mean, no one knows what he's playing, but he ain't going to stray that far from, I mean, who knows? If anyone was going to bring out a guitar and you'd be like, what on earth could it be? It would be him. I mean, it'd be kind of boring if it was another gem, but it's still at the same time, I'd be super stoked, but the price would be ridiculous. What up, Terry?
Hey.
Hey.
Steve Vai's officially with Fryette now, isn't he? Is it Fryette or
Synergy?
Synergy, that's it. Well, that's part of the same company, I think, isn't it? Fryette, Synergy. I think they're all in the loop. Yeah.
Hey, we got BV in the house. Salut, mon ami. He says,
Salut, BV.
I'm really asleep. Salute to you and
Bonsoir.
JJ and everyone. Yes, get some sleep. It's 2:19 a.m. there.
Hey, Europeans like to party, man. It's like bars are still open.
Especially BV. He's young. SD Design says there's a restaurant in my town called the Smoking Goat. That's right, and you can pick up your official Canucks with Guitars merch, like Terry is modeling. Very cool, very cool.
Hello to everyone out there. Hope everyone has been warm, safe, and well.
All is well. It's always warm here.
Yeah.
It is. I've been watching you guys, and I know you see that everyone, as summer starts to end and things start to change, and comments start to be different. Weather comments start appearing.
Actually, it's mostly melted away where I am.
You've had a few snows, haven't you, Terry? You've been working hard on that stuff.
Yeah, it must have been up to about 8 inches.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all gone here now.
Yeah, it's still built up a little bit on the banks and that, but my driveway is like almost pretty much clear.
I went outside today. It was 5 or 6 degrees out. And I was just like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
You know, I could be outside all day in that.
Wow.
Hey, Crowbar. Looks like BV says, yes, the Friedman is Jay's and it is red, but there's not just one amp coming from Dave at NAMM.
Wow. BV's always got the inside
He
story,
does.
man.
Yeah.
What about Vi's guitar, BV? Come on. Wow, there you go. So he'll probably be hanging around the booth a lot as well then, Jake.
Hopefully. That'd be cool.
We saw him last year, didn't we? Or the year before. I remember seeing him.
I didn't see him, no. He's about the only guy I didn't see, it seems like, at NAMM.
Pretty sure we saw him.
Hey, Lefty Mike. That's right, Crowbar. Canucksicles. Jeez.
Canucksicles. That's kind of crappy to hear about Ike and them not being able to make it.
Yeah, I literally got the text yesterday afternoon, I think it was.
And they're not going to be able to use the new camper that Ike had just picked up too.
That's true.
Yeah, but he rolled in. He only rolled in last year for a day. Remember, he rolled in. We met him in the afternoon. He said he was leaving the next day.
Yeah, he came in Friday.
Yeah, and it's only purely for, you know, a little bit of partying, but he's purely there for business. He wants to see the gear, make some decisions, get out of there. I mean, he's like 20 NAMMs in, and he's been doing it for years.
Oh, man.
He was taking the piss out of you, wasn't he, Ben? He's like, come on, Ben, get another picture of someone.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Oh, God, we got to stop again.
BV's just teasing you now. He says it plays sweet, Mr. Vi's new guitar.
Oh, now. I was waiting for the tease. God, yeah, what an interesting. I hope it's some super psychedelic colors. It's going to be dope.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see. I want to
color for a while. It's been patterns and like metal works and trippy stuff. Let's brighten this world up, man.
And I'm curious to check out the new EVH guitar.
The ones. What's the new one though?
The new one in the series. They're doing a tribute to the Frankie.
Right. Yes. So that will be with the coin and everything, or it'll be like a bare bones and you build it up.
No, it looks like they basically took a 5150 and went a little further and put in the extra routes and the neck pickup and the switch. I don't think they went as far as putting the quarter on it as well.
But they put the switch or whatever it is in that middle pickup slot.
Yeah.
The switch is in there.
Yep.
What? I wonder if it's all brand new and clean with no cobwebs, just like a brand new switch inside a brand new route.
Welcome, Amanda.
Cobwebs.
Hey, yes. Hello, lovely sister Amanda.
Oh, rock on, Amanda. Happy Christmas.
Who did an awesome thing for somebody the other day, bought them a chocolate bar that they were working. That was so awesome that she did that for somebody. You know, props to you, Amanda.
My cousin says Ben just doesn't do the picture. He also does the point to show what or who is also in the picture. Yeah, JJ knows. Taking enough photos of me last year. Every time.
Yes. Funny.
In-N-Out Burger Part 2.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
it is on.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
we're so hitting In-N-Out.
Yeah. I've moved, but it's actually about the same distance. Same In-N-Out.
We'll be going. And I want to get some good Mexican food too, even if it's a food truck.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get all that.
When in California, you got to have fish tacos.
Got to get our drinking and partying done first before we're dealing with any food, though.
Well, see, I think that's what happened
What are you
last year.
talking about food for?
I don't think, honestly, JJ, I don't think we had a proper dinner until the Sunday over at your friend's place.
That's true.
We did all the drinking and the party, and next thing we knew, it was Sunday.
Yeah. Well, we partied hard enough that you didn't even know what day you were meant to be flying and got the wrong freaking.
That is true.
It was a rough week when that happens.
Yeah, you show up at the airport a day early.
Panicking about missing your flight as well.
Yeah. Yeah. But I still didn't make it home till the next day anyways.
Right, you got stuck, didn't you, on the East Coast or whatever?
Yeah, I was stranded in Chicago.
Wow.
I remember that because I turn on my phone and you're like, make it home yet, brother? And I'm like, no, I'm in Chicago.
I'm
What are you
sitting
gonna do?
here
Order
eating
pizza,
shit.
go live.
But you nearly bumped into someone in Chicago that you were almost going to crash at someone's, wasn't it? Someone was, there was
Possibly.
someone there.
If I knew Aaron at the time, I would have crashed at
It would have
Aaron.
been Aaron, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Mitch Heyman and Lawrence Petross in the house.
Yeah,
Good
rock on
evening.
Mitch, rock on Lawrence. Is Lawrence going to be at NAMM this year, actually with a booth, or?
No, just milling about is my understanding.
Okay.
Loitering is what the rest of us would call it, you know. Lawrence, do you want to jump in? See if Lawrence wants to jump in, say hey.
Yeah, Lawrence has made a substantial jump this year. I'm surprised he doesn't want to actually be more present with a booth.
Well, it costs,
Because a lot of it's a waste of time. Sorry,
it costs a fortune at Winter NAMM.
the money against.
That's true.
Oh, there we go. LPD products will be at the Pedal Pods booth at NAMM this year.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. That exactly.
Perfect.
Just before you said that, I was thinking some people like FU Tone shared a booth. There was
Right.
people sharing booths.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bunch of guys did a
That's
community
awesome.
booth at
That's
Summer
why these
NAMM.
pedals you guys are talking about, man.
Yeah, it was 8 different pedal builders shared one booth at Summer NAMM because they all only have 1 or 2 pedals that they want to show off. So they just built a couple big pedal boards in one booth. and
Yeah,
just
they
put-
all win. They all know each other. There doesn't seem to be any bitterness within the pedal community, does there? They all
Hell
they all
no.
get along and share ideas. It's pretty dope, man.
Blackjack guitar nut. Yes, we were discussing that earlier. Did anyone catch the Johnny Bean show last night?
If I can check that out. So yeah, it's a straight reissue of the SRV amp. And what's funny is the SRV amp was never released.
Right.
So it's almost like the first generation.
Yep. Hey,
Emma.
there's lovely Emma.
Yeah, there you go. Happy Christmas, Emma. Yeah, you go. An English girl. Sweet.
SD says, I'll be at NAMM on the general public day of admission. Is that Sunday? No, that's only Summer NAMM that has the public day. I don't think Winter NAMM has a public day. You may want to double check that before you make the drive up.
Dude, they're already starting to sell NAMM passes on Craigslist. There's a lot of ways to do it. They want like $100 for 3 days.
I
Which
was
ain't
just
bad,
gonna
really.
say, I thought
Oh.
Winter NAMM had a Sunday.
It does have a
Sunday.
Sunday, but I don't think it's open to the public.
Sunday fun day.
Joe Hervey asks, Ben, do you have to own, say, a Marshall amp to own a Marshall t-shirt or hat, etc.? I've been thinking about this for a long time. No, if you're a fan of the product, you're a fan of the product. I don't own a Gretsch guitar, but I'm wearing a Gretsch hat.
If you wanted to be that picky, you could always buy the Marshall headphones and then say, hey, I own something Marshall, so I can wear the t-shirt.
Yeah, buy a keychain.
Yep.
Guitar pick. Whatever, right? Hey, Brett McCord. Lawrence says I may or may not be at Winter NAMM. Personally, it's still up in the air. Hey, Romeo Delight. Hey, buddy.
Wow, lots of people showing up tonight. That's awesome.
I hope to see you there, Lawrence. I wouldn't be able to stay away. If I was in the industry, dude, I'd be like, what?
I'm throwing this one up on the screen.
Feel free to purchase an LPD shirt, even if you don't have a pedal.
That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet.
That's funny.
Nice. And Lawrence, I didn't see if you said yay or nay. Did you want to jump on for a bit? Upside Down says he gets comments on his LPD shirt all the time.
That's because it says DPL when he wears it.
Yeah.
Don't want to start a CGS in
I don't even
Thank you.
He went live earlier. Did he have an unboxing or was it just a Christmas hangout? He's had a lot of unboxings recently. I think Harley Benton sent him half the factory.
Yeah, I know. No, today was he announced he and his buddy Lewis are doing a guitar show next year. Hosting a guitar show.
Okay, that was his. Oh, wow. That was his, because I remember him talking about someone in the pipeline.
Yep.
Wow. That's interesting. Excellent.
Lawrence says he's neck deep in solder smoke, sir. Quite all right. Quite all right.
It's funny they'd be doing a show because CGS reminds me of like an English Tone King and his mannerisms and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be really good.
Yeah, I believe our,
If he survives NAMM after hanging out with us, to be honest with you, Ben.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, I can't wait. When he coined the word Namuary, I was just like, oh, that's brilliant. Yeah.
I don't know if he's ever smoked weed, but he'll be getting a contact high if he's hanging out with us. And if he's the guy who hasn't smoked weed, he's the guy who's going to get wacky.
Yeah. True.
Just kidding, mate. Just kidding. We'll take care of you.
Yeah, we'll take care of Mike. He could be lurking. He could have insomnia and be lurking, although he wasn't feeling too well during a show today, so I'm thinking he might be asleep. Yes, Tom, I saw your earlier comment. I am rather jealous. Do not email me a photo because I'll just be jealous. Hey, Duff, good to see you.
I was actually going to say that there isn't too many actual YouTubers. Like, that'd be actually cool if he could actually bring a whole bunch of English YouTubers together to do that.
Yeah,
Phil Mosley. I told Phil he could crash here, but he's. I think it's a bit hard on budget for this year, but I think next year we might see him.
Yeah, and he's trying.
Now, you went to Summer NAMM, didn't you?
Yep.
And a lot of people are like Phil's like, I'd rather go to, I'd rather, because of the mayhem of what everyone talks about Winter NAMM, which I love mayhem. But,
yeah, I know.
Not absolute mayhem, but I do like absolute mayhem. But Summer NAMM's meant to be a bit more chill. And he goes, I'd rather pick Summer NAMM. I'm like, mate, if you're going to do Summer, you do it. Winter NAMM is really where it's happening. And freaking, John Mancuda will tell you straight up which one to pick.
Tell me about it. He went off on me.
He sees Summer NAMM as completely. It's like a stepping stone waiting for Winter NAMM.
Yeah. Was it when I got back from Summer NAMM? I tuned into Johnny's show that night, and he went off on me about that. And I was like, well, it's different for him because he's just there for the hang to check out the gear like you are. Whereas for me, because there were so many less people there, I was one of the few people filming the booths. I was one of the few. And I had a chance to get up and meet people that were there.
Oh, you were on fire last year, dude. You were on fire, man. It was rocking.
Yeah, camera in one hand, beer in the other, and it's noon.
Boy, the only thing I remember from all those videos is Boy, this is a long walk.
Poor Ben, from the get-go. I parked like 10 miles from the freaking NAMM entrance, and he's like, shit, we got to walk. I dropped him halfway. I said, I'll meet you back here. And then we got.
Talking about
And then when we
man.
left NAMM on the first day, we couldn't find the car, so you had to walk about 10 times further anyway. He's like, fuck. You keep saying it's round the corner. I'm like, it is, but I'm not sure which corner.
Yeah. I think it's down this street. Nope. I
Yeah.
think it's down this street. Nope.
Yeah, it all started with it was just a blur from the minute we got there, and we had those beers stashed in the back of our rucksack.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let us take them in, so we chugged them right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they,
God.
It was
and they
just-
were like 7-10 mil beers, Terry. So
Oh my
each
Yeah,
beer
big
was
god!
boy.
one beer.
yeah, the big boys. They're like, oh, you can't bring them in. I'm like,
Oh my god! Chugging the tall
Yeah,
boys and
he
going in.
pulled one out, and he's like, he hands me this giant can of Labatt's Blue, and he goes, "Drink up, brother." And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, it's 10:15 a.m. Why not?"
Fuck yeah.
Can I have you?
Gonna rock. Shame we never got the hotel room together for the party, though. That would have been the rocking one.
Yeah. Well,
Me
let's hope, you know, if the captain does make it, right?
Oh, Michael Smith?
Yeah, he's supposed to be coming this year.
That'd be sick. Then Michael Smith, parties at your room.
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
Whether you like it or not.
Johnny's Air. How about we all freaking crash Johnny's Airbnb?
Yeah.
It's great.
Make it really look like a bunch of musicians were hanging out there.
Oh, it's gonna freaking rock. It's gonna be dope. Anyone in the chat who's going, man? Can't wait to meet up with you.
Yeah, I believe.
Tunes, get in that Freeman booth and crank it up, man.
Yeah, anybody in the chat that's coming to NAMM, I see a few people saying they'd like to go. Anybody that is coming, mention it in the chat. Ah, Jay Steen, hey buddy. Jazzmaster Jaguar or GNL Doherty? Jazzmaster.
The GNL Doheny. I'm not sure what the GNL Doheny. I love the ASAT. The
I
ASAT.
assume it's the GNL version of an offset.
Yeah, the
Okay.
GNL Donny is like a Jazzmaster block inlay and their trim system that they use on their Strats and that.
I might
Yeah,
like
that's what I said.
So, I mean, if it's the US one, I mean, I think the US ones are absolutely incredible. Still have a small factory in Fullerton, you know what I mean?
But we got the Dogpa in here. We got James Severin in here. Got 52 people watching. Not too shabby.
Oh, buddy, get someone in, man. Well, con James Severin and everybody, man. What a night.
Tom says, no dog here, but I'm in PA. Hey, Sean. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I'll have to check out that G&L. That might be the way to go, Jay.
We looked at them last year at their booth. They were incredible guitars. Yeah. I've had a couple.
Oh, I've been getting a bunch of teaser pics from Reverend.
Cool.
Yeah, oh yeah, we're definitely swinging by there.
Yeah, definitely that. Who's the guitarist who's endorsed by them? What's his name? He's awesome.
Greg Koch.
Yeah, him. I'd like to check out his guitar.
Cock, Billy Corgan also has a Reverend signature.
Yes, he does. Yeah, but I think that those guys have moved to Yamaha now. I think.
Well, JJ, I had to make a point of swinging by the Reverend booth at Summer NAMM to play the Grizzle Caster because you and I were so fucked up at Winter NAMM, I forgot to play the Grizzle Caster.
Is that a great guitar?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I actually joked with Ken Haas.
It's a bigger bodied Telecaster, correct?
Yeah, it's just an extra little bit. Yeah, so it'll be like instead of a 7/8 guitar, it's like a 9/8.
Right. Yeah. Because
remember we ran into Ken last year at Winter NAMM outside.
Yeah, the owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, during a cigarette break. I remember.
Well, you were smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, you were smoking a vape. You had no sneakies at all.
Yeah, and he and I were smoking something else, but you came out by the time we were done.
I remember now.
You're like only you can be like doing a certain thing that's legal in California with the president of Reverend Guitars, and I'm like, I walked up and said hi.
Yeah.
No shame.
Yeah, so hopefully see a lot of the boys from the community out there. I know Brian Cote's going.
Yep. I think Grumpy Mike, who's in the chat, I think he's going.
Okay. Steve from Oregon, I'm sure, will make an appearance. He rolled in last year, didn't he?
Brian from Oregon.
Brian from Oregon. Yeah.
I think TTK is going this year.
Yeah.
Compared to
TK should be there. Henning should be there.
Henning is coming this year?
Mike Bradley was live today. He just said he's actually going to go after all.
Oh, of course they are.
Not sure about Steve. Steve actually hasn't been doing much lately.
Steve will probably go. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's booked for NAMM. I think I talked to him a few months ago about that. I just hope he has a better time than last time when he had that steak.
Oh, yeah, that steak.
I don't know what I don't know. All I remember is JJ, you and I hang out in the Gibson booth and him telling us that story.
Yeah.
And Terry, you know how animated Steve is when he tells a good story. Well, you can just imagine off air. It's just
You're right there with him, shitting and throwing up.
Yeah. And he's like hopping a squat right there in the Gibson booth telling the story.
I told them, bring me some water. They brought me like a case of water. I drank that in 3 minutes.
Honestly, the thing about that, if I was there and hearing Steve do that, I'd have the hardest time not picturing Peter Griffith on Family Guy.
Oh, I know.
And that character doing that.
Okay, Grumpy Mike says he's going to Summer NAMM. Well, I hope to see you at Summer NAMM because I'm 50-50 on going to Summer NAMM right now.
Tom Harhay had never smoked cannabis until he was 42. Would love to know what he felt at that point. He's got legit card now. So they probably brought him in slowly on the sativas or something. Gave him the money.
Wouldn't just go full on right from the start. That's what Aaron's afraid of.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how I'm going to hang out with you guys for a week.
Just like boom.
Yeah, we can ask Brax Stubblefield how Aaron is under the influence.
Why
he just turned into a zombie. Didn't talk. I don't think he did. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, that's what he's like. I don't know how I'm going to keep up with JJ and you. I'm like, it's on.
He can just fucking have a little snooze.
Yep. And we'll still be going.
Yeah, we went out to a Christmas party. My buddy had a Christmas party the other day. There's only like 6 of us, and one of his buddies bought him some edibles because he's been getting into edibles. And he bought him like 3 different types. So we're having a cigarette break before dinner, and he gave him the present, and we cracked him there and then. And Chris went off to take a piss or something, come back, and we had cracked him, and we got the strong one straight away. We're like, well, let's go hard. So we all popped one of them. It was like a big, long candy. Can't remember how strong. And Chris, who's not used to the edibles, he had that, and it was his Christmas party. He didn't even get to eating his food. in about 30, 45 minutes after a couple of drinks, the edibles kicked in, and he just went down. And he didn't even eat his food. He had a good time, but that was funny, man. You got to watch those edibles. I remember
the last time I really got into the edibles. I think that was at Sweetwater's Gear Fest. I was on about 200 milligrams. So just, yeah. Brax Stubblefield says he just started a cannabis company there in the Nashville area.
Good night. Awesome. All right. We wish you wealth. We wish you wealth and prosperity. Yeah. And a freaking good time.
And I think I found a new place to crash while in Nashville.
Yeah, right. I think I'm coming as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Nashville's the place to go. That's definitely on my got to do Nashville list, man.
The nice thing about Nashville, California, everything is so spread out, right? You got to Uber everywhere. Right. Whereas Nashville, you walk out of the convention center and there's Broadway right there.
Right there, right.
Yeah, I guess it would be like if they did NAMM right on the Sunset Strip, right?
Well, to a point, LA's still way spread out. It really is. I mean, when you're on Sunset, you're on Sunset. But if you want to get somewhere else, it's still way the F over there. You know what I mean? There's just condensed tourist areas.
Brack says to come on down.
Sweet.
Thank you, Emma and Upside Down mentioning. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already, please. We got 56 people watching on a Sunday night. Yeah, deserves to develop to the old Mountain Kool-Aid.
To me,
I'll
that
try
looks
not
like
to say
perfume.
damn because upside down's in the chat. You know, we don't want to offend them or something.
Is that your second, or is that the same one? I see you screw the lid off.
Woo! Same one.
Second sip.
What does the lid do?
Keeps it from evaporating.
Oh, I guess so.
I think
Keeps
that's
it from the
about.
person drinking more.
It's that strong. It's like gasoline. You just watch it go down if you leave the lid off.
Oh yeah, you keep it in the freezer too.
Is that a nice taste, moonshine?
The good stuff, it's very tasteless, like a good vodka.
Okay.
But it's basically what? Just corn, sugar, and water.
Right.
We'll allow that to come up over here. Damn! Did someone say damn? Upside down.
Damn.
Upside down rocks.
So then we'll come over here and you can put up. Thank you for supporting the NAMM Fund.
I see upside down on a
Unfortunately,
couple of other channels I watch, the more obscure channels. You know, you don't see many community names in. I've seen upside down in a couple. It's nice. It's cool.
The damn fund. Yeah, I should change the wording on that to the damn fund. Considering any money that would come in December, I wouldn't get until a week after. Well, it's basically when I get back from NAMM, it'll come in. But we can work off credit until it comes in. So with each donation, just means JJ, Aaron, and I are going to be a little more fucked up at NAMM. With your help, folks, it's like a telethon, right? We could truly be lit with your support.
With your support, we can do more drunk streams for your entertainment.
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't think we're going to be able to do a repeat of Aaron and I hanging out on Broadway on Saturday in Nashville. My God. All I can say is that poor bridal party that walked up on us. Hey, Gary Tholander. There's Laz. Laz, did you get a NAMM pass yet? I know Laz is looking for a NAMM pass. Live stream refers to the aftermath. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Not yet. If anyone out there can help Laz with a NAMM pass, please let me know or contact Laz directly.
Is Laz in California, or is he?
He is Bay Area.
He's Bay Area. Okay, I think I saw him on Canucks with Guitars comment looking for a pass. I think.
Yeah. And I'm kind of at my limit. I've already pulled 3 out of bike. So.
Right.
Gary says, would you like to have a drunk guy on your show? Sure. You mean another one? Damn, I am happy.
Get your ass on there, Gary. Come on.
We can put that towards the cause.
Have a toke on me. Was that an ABBA song?
What would that be? An AC/DC tribute band?
I was going to say, Gary, are we friends on Facebook? Joe Hervey saying to get Gary on. Well, I'm trying to figure out a way to contact Gary.
I got him.
Do you?
Yep.
Well, there you go.
Just a second. Check your Facebook, Gary.
Hell, if Brack Stubblefield wants to jump in, we'll open up for Brack as well. Thank you very much, Upside Down. And Upside Down, did you want to jump in? Because we know it'll be a party if Upside Down ever could. Oh, dear Lord. My cousin says, I could think it. Yeah, Doug's got more stories about me. Yeah.
So have I.
Yeah, that's true.
I got fucking bribery money, dude.
You sure it's money?
Not one particular night. Fuck no. He's got enough on me as well, so we create a neutral.
Well, all I know is depending on the amount of super chats that come in, we could end up with a whole different kind of partying situation. Depending on the amount of super chats.
All right, there we go.
We have a rock star in the house.
Well, he was.
Kind of partying situation.
There he is.
What's up?
What's up, rock star?
Hey, Gary.
How you guys doing?
Good. You need to disable the video.
I don't know about that, JJ. I party like a rock star, but I'm not a rock star.
Love you already,
I don't know about that, JJ.
You need to disable the video playback there, Gary.
I party like a rock star, but I'm not a rock star. Yeah, I gotta mute something. Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Hang on, man. I'm working on it.
If you don't come on like that, then something's wrong.
All right.
When I come on earlier, as a guy just came on like, fuck, I always forget to switch that fucker off.
And my cousin puts up here, JJ, you don't have any stories of weapons being drawn while you have been with Ben.
What's that? You had like 20 repeats after you said that. I think you've got a reverb and delay on at the same time.
Turn down your speakers, Gary.
I did. I muted the Facebook page. I mean the YouTube page. Am I still echoing?
You're not, Ben is.
Weird. Yeah, you're echoing too, JJ.
Echo.
Do I still have an echo?
I kind of like it.
Sunday.
You know what? Let me plug in. You know what? I'm running through speakers. Let me plug my headphones in.
All right.
That could be the problem.
Someone always fucks it up for somebody, don't they?
Hey, you know what? I told you I was drunk. Fuck off.
Hey, let's be honest. You warned us during Keith's live stream.
I
and
did.
said go for it.
Yeah, I think Brad's volume's just up too high. That's what I think.
Hang on a minute. I got to unplug shit.
Is it gone? Yeah, we're back to normal now.
Normal.
He's out of here.
Yep, that's what it was. Something.
Big Gary, rock on. Someone always fucks it up, man.
Well, that second belt of shine is kicked in, so I'm quite
Funny how
happy.
you were just saying before we got on, Ben. You were saying how this platform doesn't have. I'm like, have I got delay or anything? You're like, no, man. This one's perfect. You don't get any delays.
All right, is that better? Am I echoing now?
That's perfect.
Nope, perfect.
Perfect.
We preferred the echo though. Can you go back to how it was?
Oh, fuck you, JJ. I know we've only just met, but
Like it, man.
Well, let's see. Now the Tone King comes on. He thinks JJ's all cool. Gary comes on. He's like, "Fuck you, JJ."
I don't hold back, man.
I
And
love
that's why we love you, brother.
Right back at you, sweetheart. I'm going to do a shot for all you guys right now.
I'll join
Cheers,
you.
mates.
Don't turn into Paul from last night. Don't.
Here's
we
to
don't wanna
finally
lose
hanging out with you guys.
20 minutes.
Cheers.
Right on.
Cheers. Rock on, everybody. Happy Christmas.
Absolutely.
Upside down's just oh shit.
Upside down's my cousin, you know.
Yes.
Wow.
Cousin, second, third cousin, 3 times removed.
Yeah, I remember that
Are
kind
you
of
gonna
realization
find a story
started
about
happening
down?
one night in the chat. I remember that
It's
you
a
guys
long-
are like,
it's-
"Do you know this place?" And I'm seeing this in the side chat because I'm moderating as usual. And all of a sudden, it was a couple days later. He's like, "I guess you guys were emailing or something." And he's like, "What the fuck?" And I'm just like, "Oh,
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, it was a crazy situation. Love you, cuz.
Yeah, who knew?
And yeah,
Experts
Krell
of
Bar,
community.
representing Rhode Island, Krell.
Nice.
So anyway.
All right. Tom Harhai says, let me, here it comes. Gary looks like a guy at a bar you do not want to fuck with, but he'd have a beer with you. My kind of dude.
Thanks, Tom. Awesome. You rock, buddy.
He didn't say no, though, did he? He's like, I can see it. He's like, you got that right.
I actually had to bounce a guy out of a bar when I was playing in a live gig because he was trying to pick up my wife. Thank God I had a wireless.
One-handed. Carried on fucking playing.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah. That's where that legato comes in, right?
Exactly.
SD Design's asking, Gary, are you in a van? I'd say it looks like you're in your own tone bunker there.
I'm in my garage, yeah. I need a backdrop.
There we go. Your very own House of Jams.
Exactly. Yeah, I need a backdrop badly. You can see all my junk. Well, not that junk. Not that junk. Just the junk in the garage.
Music Therapy Laz says, Ben, have you heard of the Cattle and Bread Dirty Little Secret? I have. In fact, Winter NAMM last year, I played through one for about 20 minutes. I almost bought one a couple of times. Hey, Harley's in the house. Harley Hex, good to see you.
I think the only pedals that are freaking pricking my ears up right now, I think, are the LPD 87 and is it the 74?
Yep.
You, Hack, a few other people, they're talking big things on that one right now, and they've kind of like knocked some big pedals off their platform.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And off their pedal board. I'm really looking forward to hearing them. So big up to Lawrence, man. For freaking great.
You want me to bring out a little taste of Lawrence's stuff when I come out?
With you. Bring the two pedal. Bring what you have with you, and we'll freaking jam them out. I
can't bring all of them. I've got like 6 or 7 LCD pedals.
I was gonna say.
Get a little fucking 6-pedal carry on. You're ready to go. Get a 6-pack cooler bag. They've each got their little slots.
There we go.
Well, bring the prime, which I presume is the 87 and the 74.
I have the 87. I don't have the 74 anymore. I accidentally traded that to Guitar Hack. The bastard. Now he's
got it. Okay.
He's gigging all over Toronto with the thing, and I'm like, I want it back. He's like, nope, no deal.
Damn that Guitar Hack.
I know. He's not here to defend himself.
Lawrence is still in the chat, isn't he?
Yep.
Just tell him there's an epiphone in it.
Like how amps have, you could build 10 amps in a line and one of them's going to sound different to 9 or like 5 and 5, whatever the ratio is. And I know with pedals, when they pick their components, they check the ratios within the pedals as well of each different component, especially, you know, the smaller builders like Lawrence. They're really into, you know, I wonder how much variance there is. Because I have the original OCDs, you know, I've got them all.
Yeah,
I have 2 version 2s of the original, so they're 1.2s. 2 of them which are identical and they sound different. So, you know, everyone's different. What are you saying there, Gary?
Everything's backwards, man. I'm just trying to figure this shit out, man.
Oh, really? Because you might have given away a magic pedal there, Ben. You might have given them away one of the special ones.
Let's see. Yeah, that's cool. We got some mayhem in the house.
As there are in freaking amps and stuff, you know.
Yeah, I'm curious on that. That's a good
same manufacturer. Because a capacitor is meant to be at this, or a resistor which is meant to be within that tolerance. If one's at that end of the scale and one's at this end of the scale, how much difference does that make?
Right.
I know it's fucking tweaker shit, but that's why we're here, isn't it?
Yep.
BV says I need to check out Scotty's Manticore pedal from Pro Analog Devices. Yeah, I know I do. I heard that's a great pedal.
I want to try the Diesel VH4 pedal.
Yeah.
So basically, is JJ saying you don't want a Monday-built Lawrence Petross pedal? You want a Friday-built Lawrence Petross pedal?
It doesn't matter with Lawrence.
I would have thought Lawrence's are very consistent. But I'm sure Lawrence would be able to answer the question, how within those ratios, within all the different components, how consistent they are. Because I think they jump around, man.
Hey, we
What's
got
up, Mr.
Milton
Cote?
in
How you
chat.
doing, Brian? Good to see you, man.
Yeah. All kinds of folks jumping in. 53 people watching.
Every time
Nine
here.
thumbs up.
Bunch of thumbs ups. Nice, nice. Mayhem says, did you see the Tone King's new Kiesel guitar? No, I did not.
Yeah, the kitchen unboxing.
I'm not
It's
a
pretty
fan
cool,
of Kiesel.
man. It's like a spatter finish. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I really liked it. When he opened it and it was there, it was. I'm like, dude, I was down for that.
So
Yeah,
it's not
sure.
dead salmon in color.
No. It's black with like blue. I think it's like, what is it, JJ? It's like light blue, dark blue. And I think
Yeah.
like a.
I
like
don't
a
think the
kinda
camera
green.
gave it all what because
Yeah.
there's a splat. But I think if you had it in person, you'd be like, holy shit, that's freaking.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, it was
had all
cool as
those
shit.
colors which would make it really jump out.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it looked really cool. Sounded good too.
Joe Hervey's asking what my thoughts are on the Rev G series pedals. I think they're great.
I've never heard them, but I hear nothing but amazing. It's like an amp replacement pedal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got all the thickness and goodness.
Yeah, they are one of those amp in a box pedals for sure.
Yeah.
Well, it emulates all their amps that they produce. So
Yeah, so if you have the green, the red, and the blue, the green, the red, and purple or whatever, I think you're good to go, man.
BV says to JJ, there's a pretty large variance. That's an issue. Leads to a ton of testing components. I'm assuming Lawrence is elbow deep in solder right now, and that's why he
It
didn't.
probably
answer.
is. But
Thank you
no,
for
I
the
mean,
answer, BV.
it's an act. When I have two of the original builds from when, the OCD's full tone were a smaller place, and you've
Right.
got two within serial numbers of each other, from the very early ones, and they sound different. And it's a subtle difference, but it's there.
Yeah.
One is better than the other, in my opinion. You just wonder, because Lawrence is a small builder. And I'm sure sometimes he puts a pedal out and he plugs that sucker in, so I'm sure he tests every pedal. And I bet you sometimes he plugs one in and goes, holy shit, this one's a freaking monster.
I'm also curious to see
Yeah.
what he did with my 87, because he had mentioned there was a possibility he might have modded it in some way, shape, or form.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. So I think you said you gave your 74 to Guitar Hack. You might have lost a bit of magic in that one, buddy. You can get that one back for double price.
Since Mayhem is coming in late, he has a question for you, JJ. Besides the family reunion, what are you looking forward to at all at this year's NAMM?
First thing that always pops in my head outside of meeting everyone is the Friedman booth, because it really is a once in a lifetime, because you've got the amp builder or amp speaker and pedal builders of the fucking legends from the 80s through till now. The guy works on amps and freaking rig units for stars. Right today, when you see him on Tone Talk and he's got all those stacks behind him, which he's working on, you could have Brian Adams' stack. You could have anyone's. He never talks about it, but, in that room, you get to play any of his amps. They're all right freaking there, all freaking racked out through two 4x12s at full volume.
Yep.
I mean, how often can you do, Friedman amps at full volume and play on the Friedman guitars? And he'll even have some other brands in there. That guy has no ego whatsoever.
Yep.
Freaking rock and roll in there. And, so you can get your freaking shot of tequila, pour yourself a glass of wine, strap on a freaking Friedman, and say, I want to play the freaking JJ at full volume, and freaking off you go.
Yeah, and nothing like Dave Friedman offering you a drink at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh.
or just sit
I
there
love
with
that
your
guy
drink in
already.
your hand and see freaking a 14-year-old kid come in and blow your freaking mind.
Oh, yeah.
with two-handed tapping techniques. Or just all these session musicians will come in and out, and
Oh, yeah.
you never know, at some point, frickin' Marty Friedman could walk in, or Jerry Cantrell, or Jakey Lee, or anyone could walk in at any point and
Yep.
just hang with you and play guitar. So my absolute
Zach
pinnacle,
Thong, what's up, buddy?
it's a fucking hangout, dude. It's a
Yeah, I
hangout.
want to say hey to Zach Thong. The Dog Puss says, okay, Ben, I want to replace my metal muff, which I feed with a Mojo. Something with a boost so I can use one pedal is preferable. Suggestions. Well, somebody had hinted. Lawrence is doing an 87 Deluxe. I don't know if it's going to be ready for NAMM, but that seems to be the rumor that's out there. I don't think that's really in your territory, though, with the metal muff. Good question. I would say, you know what? If you want a good fuzz with a boost, the best I ever played was the Haunted Labs Carolina Reaper. Hands down, best.
Welcome,
Hey, we got
Sean
Sean Johnson in the chat. He says, that's Friedman at NAMM.
There you go. Well, Sean should be the one to answer the question about fuzz pedals.
That's right.
Petross there.
That guy knows everything about fuzz pedals.
Six String Brian says, I'm looking forward to trying the JJ Jr. at NAMM. We tried it last year at Winter NAMM, and then we were just drooling about it for about 6 months, and there wasn't word about it coming out on the market. That was the amp last year at NAMM, wasn't it, JJ? If not the best product we played at NAMM last year.
Okay, say it again. Sorry, I was reading Lawrence's comment. Say it again. Sorry.
Oh, the JJ Jr. That was the best amp last year at NAMM.
Yeah. That's going to be one of those amps where in my search for tone, which is a never-ending quest, it's like fucking Lord of the Rings. That's the one amp which always hangs in your ear, and you're going to end up there at some fucking point and go, why didn't I just fucking start there?
Right.
You know? Philip,
yeah, I just saw Lawrence's comments too. Man, he goes right down for the variances, eh?
Yeah, well, that's so critical for consistency. You know what I mean? That's
right.
what was hard on an OCD pedal from such an early series to be different. I was like, what the fuck?
And there's Mr. Mark Taft. Hello.
Thank you for that, Lawrence.
I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 second.
Sure. Sean says, I'll second the JJ Jr. hands down best amp at NAMM for sure.
Yeah. I'd love one. I was looking at them a few weeks ago, but I like to buy used equipment, and you never see them used. It's just still going to be a little while before you see them used at the right price. Like even the Runt, which is kind of the equivalent of the JJ without that JJ circuit. They still get top fucking price for used.
Oh, sure. Let's see here. I was going to mention, okay, the Dogma says the metal muff is more high gain than fuzz. But definitely, I'd say, look, Lawrence, if and when he releases the 87 Deluxe, that'll be the pedal you were going to want.
Is that a two stomp pedal or something?
Yeah. It's sort of like his 68 Deluxe. So it's going to be an LPD 87 plus a boost pedal.
There you go, right.
And
I'll tell you what, man. I was watching. You know, you guys watch Ola Anglin at all?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You've seen like his Will It Chug videos.
Yep.
He did a review of a Boss ML2, the metalcore pedal, and I was like, that thing sounded great. So I found one used on like Amazon for like $40, right? And I bought this thing. Let me tell you something. That thing sounds freaking incredible.
Nice.
I couldn't believe, played it through a clean solid state amp. That pedal sounds bad. If you're into metal, I mean, that thing sounds great. Really, really great.
That's the problem with it, because it is almost too good to be true. It's so cheap.
It was.
It can't be. Even when you're hearing it, your brain still wants to tell you, no, this isn't that fucking good. But it's that fucking good.
It is that fucking good, JJ. I'm telling you, man.
I
rocks.
absolutely believe you. Sometimes we just go so far down the road, and you can just go back to that period of those early freaking cheap pedals, and they're fucking mind-blowing.
Dude, it's badass. I mean, it's probably the best pedal I've bought in like the last 20 fucking years. You know what I mean?
Shit. $40 well spent.
It's great, dude. It's great.
So we will bid Martin a farewell and a Merry Christmas. Martin's got to head to bed, so definitely Merry Christmas to you, my friend.
Yeah.
Later, dude. Merry Christmas.
And Milt is asking, Ben, when you first started using pedals, what was your first one? What made you buy that one? I'm curious. Well, I got 3 pedals at once. I got a Boss CE2 Chorus. I got a Boss DF2 distortion feedbacker, which is more or less a DS1 with the feedbacker circuit in it. And I got a Boss power supply pedal to run them. And they were the first pedals I got because you couldn't really get pedals around here at the time. And I was able to trade my old Eldegas P-Bass clone and a GBX amp for these 3 pedals and some cash. And I did that trade with Al Leader. Milt, you remember Al? I made that trade with Al Leader.
Wow.
So this is what happens when you have friends that have known you since the 80s in the chat, right?
I got to tell you, my first pedals were the Arions. Remember the plastic Arions?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got my dad bought me the full line, so I had like 5 or 6 of them. I had the chorus, the flanger, all these different ones. So that was my first pedals. My first one, which was the biggest excitement for me and the biggest letdown, it's that classic fucking story, was the fucking 808. Because everyone had it, and I really wanted it because it was going to give me this fucking huge sound. And I plugged it in and turned it on. It just farted like bumblebees because I never knew that it was just driving with distortion. You know what I mean? You think it's just, that's the pedal.
All right.
I made that mistake.
I stand
JJ,
corrected. Lawrence here mentions the 87 Deluxe will be 2 completely independent 87s in one box. A selectable green or red on each channel, full tone stack on each channel, master presence, no boost.
Great idea. Just 2 of the same freaking thing. So that's perfect.
Yep. So, oh snap.
Yeah. I was gonna say, JJ, I've got a heavily modified 6505 plus head that a friend of mine did, running it through a 412, and he was telling me you got to buy a Maxon OD808 and run it through the front, and it'll be like incredible. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I buy one, plugged it in, hit the button, cranked up the level, turned the gain all the way down like everybody does. Kept the tone at like 12 o'clock. Didn't make a fucking bit of difference. I'm like, are you serious? I thought it was supposed to be like badass, and it was like, it didn't do a goddamn thing. And then I called him up and I told him, I said, Mike, I said, it didn't make a fucking bit of difference. He's like, well, you already got a high gain amp. What do you need that for? It's like, you fucking told me to buy it, you fucking jackass. So if anybody wants a deal on a brand new Maxon OD808,
There's a follow-up.
I'll hook a brother up.
There we go.
Funny.
I was like, you asshole. What, I just spent $140 fucking dollars on nothing.
That is a sick pedal. Put that in front of a Mesa Boogie and it's cranked. I see the 6505 doesn't need a boost. Like,
No,
the Boogie's a bit flubby and a bit woolly. You stick that fucking Maxon in front of it.
yeah.
No, it just tightens it up, you know.
I've run it into the front of like a Fender Twin, and it makes a huge difference.
I
You know
love
what I mean? Going through
I
a
love it as
Fender.
a drive pedal as well. You know,
Yeah.
back in my early years when I was looking for high gain out of it, it's like, well, that ain't gonna fucking happen. But
No.
out of a
Right.
big, like when I used to use it with a Fender, the Blues reissue,
Yep.
use that as your drive. Fuck me,
Yeah.
it's just glorious. Jesus,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
glorious.
Yeah, it didn't make a damn bit of difference in the PV though. I mean, it was like,
No, that's
Really?
already got so much gain, and it's already quite articulate and harmonics anyway.
Yeah.
Already ringing out till
Yeah.
forever.
and I'll tell you what, you know what's really overlooked, and I swear by this pedal, is the BBE Sonic Maximizer.
Yeah,
The
see,
Sonic
that's a
Stomp.
fine line. Yeah.
Let me tell you, if you're like mainly a rhythm player, like I am, and I play mostly metal,
You want some fucking chunk?
dude, it brings that bottom end like you would
does.
not believe. It's like crazy good. It's like I have it in every pedal board that I've ever
Yeah,
had.
it's on rack systems for years. You know what I mean? But the problem
Yeah.
with it, and some people think it adds an articulation. It adds like a syntheticness to it. That's
It's-
what
yeah. It's
But-
smooth. It kind of smooths everything out, is what
it
it
does.
does.
It's not a tone sucker. Some people consider it that, but some consider it a tone adder. But it does take. It adds a lot, but
Yeah.
the sacrifice of what it takes as well, because it becomes more sterile sounding.
Right.
But
I got
fuck,
the Sonic. I got the
to
Sonic
beef up
Stomp.
that
I got
bottom
like,
end and bring out the harmonics. It's incredible.
yeah. I don't have the rack version. I got the Sonic Stomp. I got the pedal version.
What color
Which
is
is-
it? What color's the pedal? Is it the?
It's red and
one?
silver. It's like It's like brushed aluminum and red.
Okay, I think is that. I don't know if that's the OG or the newer one. Because I know there was two.
Well, I bought this thing like probably 15 years ago.
Oh, then
so-
it's the OG
It's
one.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
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 Oh, we want to
but I-
welcome Robbie
I
Johnson.
like the Sonic Maximizer.
Yeah.
Want
It's
to
on every
welcome
board.
Robbie Johnson. We got Fruitcake Tony jumping in.
Hey, Fruitcake Tony, how you doing?
Yeah.
Lawrence says, JJ, that's what I decided on a Sawzy to do. Exactly. Put it in front of a recto and nail it.
Yeah.
So there you go. And BB says, JJ, try out Adrian's Camel Flange from Thorpe Effects at NAMM. Awesome pedal. I know that pedal. It is awesome.
Yeah. Well, anything
Michael
Thorpe
Cross,
effect.
hello.
I mean, he's like Lawrence. He's just like, small unit. And,
Adrian does some great stuff.
so the pedal he's saying, that the new flanger, is that the frickin' the pedal show, the flanger from the pedal show?
It might be, actually.
I can't see the chat right now. It's disappeared off the face of the
I
earth.
believe so. And welcome, Michael Cross. I don't recognize that name. Definitely welcome to the community, brother. Please like and subscribe.
Oh,
if
we
you
got lots
enjoy.
of cool questions. I'm trying to find that one again because they've got their own limited edition flanger, haven't they? The guys from the pedal show.
I think so.
Yeah, Thorpe just built it for them. They released like 150 of them. They sold out instantly. So I'm wondering.
Yeah,
I can't
BB
see them
says
bringing
yes
out
to
two
that.
flanges at the same time. Adrian's camo flange. I wonder if that's it. Is that what it is, BB?
Yeah.
Yes, there it is. Yeah, so it's there. It's the pedal show's flange.
Yeah, and Craig is all saying
It's not in
TPS
freaking buy right now. It's the one. I mean, if you got Thorpe, who's one of the top designers, and those guys from the pedal show who really know their tones,
Oh, Jesus, Emma.
and they spent thousands on pedals. So if they're building a flanger, man, that's the one to have because you're going to have that classic.
I think Emma wins the chat tonight. Camel toe flange.
Yeah. We had some more Sonic Maximizer.
The what?
Hey,
The camel
Garrett.
toe flange? Did you just say the camel toe flange?
That's what Emma said.
What does even a camel toe flange sound like?
I don't
Like
know, but I'm
flapping?
curious.
Floop,
Like a lot of flapping? What's
It's a little
what's up with
floppy.
that? I don't even get that.
Yeah, there you go. Joe Hervey's saying, like, on the 6505, you could always take the gain down on the 6505 and then put the boost in
No, you
front.
can't.
You kind of can't. Even at 2, it's fucking maxed out, isn't it?
That amp always has gain, man. The
All
clean
right.
channel, you're
It-
not playing
it looks
James
like,
Taylor on the clean channel, let me
No,
tell you.
it's always got breakup.
Lawrence has to head
always.
out. Lawrence says, all right, my brethren, I must depart. I hope you all have an amazing Christmas. Drink nog, make music, burn the wrapping paper, and stay awesome. Awesome, Lawrence. I will
Well,
talk to you
Lawrence,
soon,
find
my
that
brother.
little moment to maybe appear at NAMM. It'd be great to see you, brother. Hope that works out.
Lawrence, take care, buddy.
Yep, take care, Lawrence.
Have a very Merry Christmas, my friend.
Dude,
Okay,
hope
so the
everyone
Camel
does.
Flange is similar to the Electro Harmonics Deluxe Mistress. Ah.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, that's his favorite flanger, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he has the original freaking the big cord plug-in. You can't take it on the road no more.
You're laughing at Six String Brian, too, aren't you?
Yeah.
No one needs to build a Satan's anus pedal.
No, nobody needs that. Nobody needs that at all.
All right. Now, how about Tom Harhigh? He says, I'm almost finished smoking a gram. Damn.
Fucky,
Good
dude,
for-
I've got to catch up with him.
Tom, you're my new hero.
What's Spectre Sound's new noise gate called? What's the name on that one?
Cock
The cock blocker.
The cock
Cock blocker, yeah.
Fuck it, he had to, didn't he? Seriously.
And it's
Maybe
an
a
amazing
killer
pedal.
noise gate though.
Have you seen Glenn lately?
He lost
a lot
a
of
ton
weight.
of weight, man.
Yeah, I think he's down like 100 pounds or something.
Easy.
crazy.
He's
Easily.
on keto, like I've been
okay.
doing.
Be right back.
Keto and being out in LA.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Yeah, I thought I spotted
He's actually
Sasquatch
back-
in
he's-
last
he's
year
act-
when we saw fucking Spectre Sound Studios. Remember seeing him? At the bottom of the elevator?
Yep.
Man, he's a big boy, man.
Yep. And he was pretty big even at Summer NAMM. He was pretty big.
No, he'll be looking good, man.
He's
a cool
actually
head. I
back in
like
the Great White North right now for the holidays.
Of course they did, BV. Jeez, BV says Dan and Mick sent me one. Of course they did. But it is
Man,
also
you bastard, well done.
now. So Electric Mistress without the noise.
See, that's it.
But with
There
more
it
mental.
is. But they didn't want to say on their show that they'd copied the Electric Mistress because They
Right.
did have for anyone who
Tom,
saw
you're
the
scaring
show
me.
when they introduced that pedal, they said they didn't want to just copy that pedal. They're like, what's the point in that? Everyone's copied that pedal. But yeah, everyone's copied that pedal, but they've never really reproduced it. They've come close. I reckon they've nailed it. I reckon that's the difference. They fucking nailed it. For him to put his name on it.
Craig Tallman says Glenn's a real nice dude. Met him at Sweetwater. Yeah, he's always been sweet with me, although he always badgers me because I don't have business cards. He's the only guy that's ever asked me for a business card. Well, you see, you laughed, Terry, but at Summer NAMM, I said, well, do you have a business card, Glenn? Because I remember the last time he called me out on it, right? And he's like, no. So we made a video together. And basically the video is him just saying hi. I introduce myself, give him my contact info, and that's the video. Because he didn't even want to write it down.
I think he moved to LA, didn't he?
I don't know if he moved to LA or he's just spending a fair amount of time out there.
No,
he
he just
lives-
goes
Oh,
he just goes
there
there for the winter. He's actually back up in Canada right now for the holidays, and he's going back to LA again.
Well, he's a Windsor boy anyways. That's the same longitude as San Francisco. Milt
Right.
in the chat here is in the Windsor area. I live in Windsor.
I want to
It's
call
not
him and
Florida.
tell him. I want to call him and tell him I want to book out the studio with him for a week solid just to lay down bass tracks.
With old strings.
Yeah, we're a quartet and we're all fucking bass players.
You know, we should all four go and bring four basses and say, yeah,
Four
we have this
basses,
idea.
yeah. We have no drums, no guitars, we fucking can't stand them.
Oh, and by the way, we don't know the parts and we haven't changed our strings.
Actually, you know what we
And
could do?
we're
We could
completely out of fucking tune as well. And that's the way we like it.
we could recreate Rock Bottom by Spinal Tap.
There you go.
A Big Bottom.
You know what's
Big
funny?
Bottom.
I thought of Glenn the last time I did the gig there. I did the substitute, as a bass player with Richie's new band. And I'm playing bass and I'm thinking to myself, I wonder how old these strings are because I didn't change the strings when I bought the bass. And as far as I know, the buddies stopped gigging some time ago. So I'm thinking, are they 5 years old? Are they 10 years old? Are they going to break on me?
They have DNA on it from 1997.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, did you know in the manual for the cock blocker it says that it's so easy to use that even a bass player could use it.
Nice.
It's in the manual.
Randy Crook says, hey, Ben, when I make it up your way, I'm going to bring my Hamer, my Ibanez 520 SZ, and my Epiphone Emperor
Damn.
Swing for you to check out. That'd be
Bring
awesome.
the Hamer when you make it down. I love Hamer guitars, especially the OG ones.
Yeah, Randy's looking to take a vacation up around this area. So come on up. We'll spend an afternoon together. BV says, I'll need business cards when I make it out to Japan. Well, fingers crossed.
I was just going to say, when Glenn's unwrapping all that new stuff, that's what he keeps saying. Promotional stuff, business cards, great.
I'm just looking at Crowbar's comment. There's a special cock blocker for bass players. It's a kill switch.
Yeah, you need to send that to fucking Glenn. You need to send that one to
shit.
Glenn Fricker. Yeah, freaking the ultimate tool for a bass player, a kill switch.
Joe Harvey's going to jam for a bit, and Rick Hefner's back. Awesome.
You better be down tuned, Joe Hervey.
Rick, what's up, buddy?
See, now, and Emma has the right attitude. She's like me. No hubby or wife, happily single and staying that way. I get to spend any money I want on gear.
Nice.
I know the feeling.
In regards to Glenn, I'm pretty sure I heard him say something along the lines of that he has opportunities in California, and I think he was looking at exploring them.
Okay.
Well, I'm not surprised. There's not much of a music scene in Windsor.
No, exactly.
You're
So
gonna go across the
Well,
river.
he's got it going up. I'm sure he's quite a stable there.
Yeah.
I know that's his living, so I'm sure he's well renowned within the area.
Yeah, he's established in Canada.
Yeah, and I think his studio, if people use it, they could be coming from 300, 500 miles away.
But that's the
Flying
thing.
in.
Like, with especially the metal scene, like it's not that big in Ontario. Like, trust, I was in it for a number of years, and there's only so much work, right? There's 100 times more work in LA. Yeah, because again, everybody just goes across the river to Detroit. to record. Nobody
Well,
records.
plus he's working in way bigger studios too, more established studios, not like he's working out of his garage studio. You know what I mean? Not that-
Exactly.
I'm not disparaging him at all because he's got his own studio, but I'm sure the studios he's working at in LA are much bigger than his. You know,
Oh, yeah.
Studios are disappearing, man. You know, with everything in the box now, and some of the biggest producers working out of the box, they don't need.
it's sad.
Damn,
It's sad.
Brian from Oregon. We were talking
Yeah,
about
we
you
were talking
earlier,
about
right?
Rock on, Brian.
We're hoping to see you at NAMM, buddy.
Wow,
Damn.
look at you, Brian. What's up,
Merry
dude?
Christmas,
20
man.
bucks?
It's been a fun year watching you grow your channel. Yeah, he knows. You know,
He knows. He's been there from the get-go.
He was right there standing with us at NAMM when I did that interview with Steve from Boston.
Yeah.
Way to go, Brian.
Thank you very much, man. Merry Christmas to you, my
Awesome.
friend.
Merry
How's my
Christmas,
audio
Brian.
sounding, Brian, with my 2i2 that you talked me into buying? Everything sound okay?
The 2i2? It's sick.
Yeah.
That's an awesome
Yeah, thanks to
interface.
Brian. Brian turned me on to the 2i2. I said, I got to buy an interface. He said, buy a
top of the line.
Focusrite 2i2, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
there's
awesome.
Aaron Cram. Man, we got 58 people watching.
And
Damn.
rock on, everyone.
Not too shabby, folks. Not too shabby at all.
And 57 thumbs up.
Wow.
Do again.
Nice. Very cool. BB says, still need outboard and analog. That's right, BB. Keep it old school.
Yeah, Glenn even said on one of his videos that he put out, he said he actually is open to actually engineering anything. If someone approached him with something, he wouldn't
sure.
necessarily say no either.
I was serious. We're about ready to go and record. We want to get something recorded by the end of January, and I was hoping that he was still there. I got a couple of engineers in mind, and when I heard he was in LA, I'm like, fuck, I might even try and contact him.
Sure.
You know,
Damn. Absolute mayhem.
Mayhem, look at you with the 25 bucks. You rock, buddy.
Let's buy yourself and JJ a beer on me at NAMM. Yeah, we'll get Aaron one too.
rock on, Mayhem. I want a Jack
JJ,
and
you
Coke, though, so,
JJ, you going in
That's
there?
going to be that pretty fucking quick. My Jack and Coke's like 15 bucks.
Well, that's because you're ordering like triples too.
Huh?
You were ordering
Oh.
like triples.
Mayhem asked me what I wanted. I want a triple Jack and Coke.
Yeah, that's usually that's what it is.
Leaves you $5 for your beer.
I just paid I just paid $7.50 for some shitty craft beer from some fucking microbrewery that didn't even. It wasn't even good, and it was like a friggin' 8-ounce beer. I'm like, what? This place is a fucking jip. I got a gallon of Jim Beam at home. Why the fuck are we here?
Yeah, exactly.
So it actually makes old Milwaukee taste good.
Oh,
Dude, I
I'm
was in
telling you,
Vegas. I was
Terry,
in
it was
Vegas.
horrible.
I was in Vegas. I paid $32 for a Long Island iced tea at the swimming pool at the Paris Hotel. $32 for a fucking drink.
Wow.
Me and my wife used to have this deal we would do every year. We'd go to Epcot Center at Disney World in Orlando.
Yeah, Florida.
Florida, yeah. And I would drink my way through Epcot. I'd have to have a beer and a shot in every country. And
God, fuck me.
yo, dude, yeah, it was never pretty. Actually, you see the picture of me with the Viking horn helmet?
Yeah.
That's where I got. It's a plastic helmet I bought in Sweden at friggin' Epcot Center. So anyway, we end up in friggin' Japan, right? This is like 2/3 of the way through Epcot. And I'm like, what am I going to do for a shot in Japan? She's like, sake. And I'm like, all right. She bought me $100 shot of friggin' sake.
Whoa.
They warm it up and they have like these friggin' geisha girls like hanging all over you and shit. You do it.
That's
It's a
all
fucking
right.
shot. They take pictures. It's like eating a hot wing contest at friggin' TGI Fridays.
For one
They
shot.
yeah, for one friggin' shot. And a crappy Sapporo friggin' beer that was like 14 bucks. I was like,
And then they fucking put a foot in your ass on the way out the
Man,
door.
I got
Right.
twisted on some Sapporo at the time.
right. I wanted to go back to friggin' Ireland and drink more Tullamore Dew, but it was like, you know.
You do what you can, right?
Yeah.
I wish they had
They think he's
Tennessee.
the most
Tennessee
fucked up
should be
in
at
the bar, and
Epcot.
He gets to Ireland, he's like, holy shit, these motherfuckers can drink.
Zach
My wife-
Brown
They
mentioned
make me look
Zorn
like I'm
Clown-
behaving myself.
We
Zach
just left
mentioned
my
Zorn Clown studio in Toronto. Great little studio. That's true. Damn. Oh, I know. I was going to ask you, JJ. We still going to that guitar show on the Sunday again this year?
Fucking right, we are. That's one of my highlights of NAMM. That's our fucking chill out mode, dude.
I'm going to buy pedals again.
1958 Les Pauls and fucking shit like that.
Yeah.
Get to hold them and play them.
I'm looking to buy more pedals this year when we go. I'm looking for a fuzz pedal this year at that show, and I think I'll find it at that show.
I reckon you'll find one at Sean Pierce Johnson's house.
That's true.
I reckon I might find one as well.
Yeah, and an orange amp.
Fucking right. He's loaded. He's got too many pedals, man. He needs some space in his house. We'll help
I had
him
an original Big Muff back in like the late 70s.
So
I wish I still had that thing.
The Billy Corgan one, man.
Yeah, I'd sell it. I'd sell it and buy a Kiesel. That thing is probably worth some money right now.
Yeah, they're worth money.
You're right, Brack. I do know Tennessee whiskey. They make the best whiskey, man.
Michael Cross, yes, BS. Canucks can drink. That we can. That we can. JJ, every time we be out, you doing all right? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We'll be doing a lot of Ubering around. But who's that guy on Facebook who said to you that he's coming?
That was Laz.
That's Laz, and he'll be our chauffeur.
Yeah.
Well, Laz, we've got to find his ass a ticket.
Yep. Yeah, he's got a suite, too, I think, nearby.
He said he's got a suite, and he'll chauffeur us anywhere we need to go.
Yeah, we need to get Laz a NAMM pass. The more we drink, the more this needs to be a thing.
Because I think this time we have to get to Norm's rare guitars this time. We have to do it.
We'll do that on the Wednesday.
That's an absolute... You arrive on the Tuesday, so I think the first 24 hours we're getting fucked up. And NAMM starts on the Thursday.
Yeah, so we have the Wednesday till Monday.
Till Tuesday.
Yeah, so the Wednesday and the Monday on either side of NAMM, we got those days to just do whatever.
Maybe we could do it on the Wednesday.
That's what I'm thinking. Hit Norm's during the day, and we hit Sean's on the way back to your place.
He's going to hate us. He's going to know the minute we walk in there, we have no money.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's obvious with me. I look.
And we're going to walk in there, and we're going to want to play that one that's $20,000.
Yeah. And it'd be like, seriously, dude, I can smell the booze and weed on you. I'm like, I don't care. I'm in a rock band in Canada. You don't know about me.
Go get your
Unlock that sucker. I got cash.
Get me that fucking 58 down here and plug it into that Marshall stack.
Yeah. Now, come on, JJ. You know I can bullshit when we need to. I'll be from some Canadian band, and you're my British manager, and
no, I'm in the fucking band. Albus is the fucking manager. I'm in the band.
There we go. Yeah, the local road man. I did the same thing at Carter's Music. Next thing you know, I got a 57 Telly in my hand.
There you go. Exactly. Well, you know what that's all about anyway.
Yeah.
No, the best would be for Ben to say that and say, I got the cash to buy it right now, and have him with a big roll of like crappy tire money.
Yeah, right. Norm likes
what the
money.
heck's that money? Oh, he must be serious.
It's Canadian money, honest.
Yeah.
Man, just tell him, hey man, you guys ever heard of Rush?
Yeah.
Well, I'm like the third guitar tech in Rush, so I can play whatever I want.
Shout out to Jason Seditz. I don't know if anyone in the chat. This is all part of my Helix thing. That crowd. He did like how Rick Beato does like what makes this song great.
Right.
He did one for a Rush song. What's the one with the big freaking the big kind of Moog intro?
Tom Sawyer?
Subdivisions?
Yeah, he did it. I think it's Tom Sawyer. Boy, does that big breakdown. He did a breakdown like Rick Beato, but in my opinion, I think he did it better than Rick Beato. It was freaking insane. He's kind of copied his idea, but he had all the stems for that track, and he broke it down into tempos and tones. He broke it down so much, it was fucking mind-blowing. So Jason Seditz, check out his channel, guys. Check out that Rush breakdown he does. He's done like 3 breakdowns now, and they're mind-blowing.
Their absolute says it right. Just have Ben bring a roll of Canadian Tire bills, and on the outside keep a US $100 bill.
There we go. And I'm thinking we got, Michael Cross here. He's active in the chat. Like a new name. He says, I saw Rush at my high school in the 70s. So I'm thinking Michael here must be a fellow Canuck, if that's the case.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. See them in the 70s. That's pretty dope.
Randy Crook says, does anybody have any suggestions for a wah pedal? Yes, buy a stock Crybaby, and then we talk to Lawrence, and he gives you a mod to do to the Crybaby, and it's awesome.
I'd get the Jerry Cantrell wah, hands down.
That's my second pick.
No, that's first pick, dude. It's fucking dope.
Yeah, you don't have Lawrence's mod, JJ. I got Lawrence's mod.
I'd like to know what the mod was, because there was a lot of mods to the original wah.
Yeah, mine, it made it much more vocal sounding.
Right.
And
The Cantrell has the switch on the side, which will change, kind of like it's quite a beautiful freaking knob on the side, and dude, that wah pedal, I've tried them all. The dime pedal, the fucking VH pedal, I've played them all. That Cantrell is sick. It's the one pedal I sold when I got the Helix that I want to get back, and I keep looking for the right used price one. It's fucking dope. I'm even ready to buy a brand new one again. That's how much I love that pedal.
Wow.
They bought out a new limited edition one with a different pattern on the top. It's fucking sick.
JJ, what Helix do you have?
The floor edition. So yeah, it's the full one. Dude, thing's mind blowing.
My suggestion.
I run it 4 cable method through amps, so I'm still running 2 amps.
You doing like the wet, dry, wet thing?
Dude, I generally don't. I run in stereo. I'm not a wet, dry, wet guy, but I run in stereo and just super fat, heavy, grinding fucking
fucking loud.
Nice.
Beautiful, chimey cleans, super fucking heavy tones. There's kind of like a crunch in the middle thing, which I like, and I use a drive pedal for that.
Nice.
Cool.
Michael Cross says, yep, I'm a knucklehead. School was port credit high. Rock on. And John Wood, hello, welcome.
John Wood. Let me tell you about John Wood. He's like my best friend in the world.
Do you know everyone in the fucking chat? Jeez.
An incredible bass player. I just texted him to do a shot with me on
his
the phone.
family in the chat.
And I'm like, dude, come on Ben's channel, man. You might have a good time.
Yeah,
So John, that's
please
so
subscribe.
John, that's Ben up there. That's JJ. I can't fucking point. I can't do this right.
Brother.
That's JJ over there, and that's Terry.
Moderator to the stars.
Oh, yeah, over there. Yeah. So yeah, that's my buddy John.
His
Damn.
nose was probably itching when we were talking about bass players and
Joss Metal. Merry
He gives me
Christmas, all. Glad to see you rocking the stream tonight. Happy to contribute to the benefit. The benefit. I like that.
Das Metal. I love it. Rock on.
Awesome. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you too, brother.
Now,
Wouldn't
is
that be
Das
funny
Metal
if it
in
was
Germany,
secretly
perhaps?
Henning
Maybe or
Bollig?
maybe not.
Fucking
Man,
Henning. How long was Henning's stream today? It was like friggin' 4.5 hours or some crazy shit.
Was he still recording that album?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
They need to finish that fucking album. I'm gonna kick Henning's ass.
I would have swore about 2
Oh,
hours of it was
fucking
Quentin harassing.
What, his new boyfriend?
Hey,
Yeah.
guess what? I just got a text from Aaron. He just woke up.
Lazy ass.
God damn. Just woke up.
Joe Hervey says he's still going. I think he's talking about Henning.
Smoke break, Joe. Smoke break. More metal.
There we go. Metalhead Joe.
Joe, find me on Facebook. I'd love to connect with you, brother.
Okay, Aaron says, okay, give me 2 minutes. I told him, jump on, brother. It's a party.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God, Tom Hardy. Quentin had to make dinner for his husband, Henning.
Oh.
I'm just looking. I'm just Brax Stubblefield. I look up Brax Stubblefield. It's like, morning, Aaron.
Bad. I won't have a smoke for you, Joe. Have at it, buddy. Put on a jacket. It's cold out.
There we go.
Fucking Henning. Henning's a fucking legend, dude. I gotta say. Met him twice. Well, I met him a few times, but
Yeah, he pinched my nipple at Winter NAMM last year.
2 great occasions with Henning.
Yeah,
That
we're
means he
walking
likes you,
by.
Ben.
He just walks by, just grabs my nipple, gives a nice squeeze. I was like, what are you, metalhead hippie?
Funny thing with Henning, you know, like, there ain't no act. That's Henning.
Yep. Well, do you remember when we saw him, the first thing he said to me,
His wife must
you and
fucking...
me, we got to talk business.
What?
When we saw Henning, the first thing he says to me, he goes, you and me, we got to talk business, do a hangout. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure.
And then he's all, just kidding. Henning's fucking brilliant. I really like him. He deserves. I followed Henning from. I've been on these fucking tubes for years, like I know a lot of you guys on the community have. And mate, Henning, back in the day when he had a day job and he wanted to quit his day job, and you know, he was always so into his fucking tone searching and pedals and blowing up this shit from the get-go. Everything he's got.
And this is why we love Krellbar. Quentin gave Henning some bratwurst and potato balls. Then he made dinner.
Okay. Someone needs to fucking screenshot that motherfucker when it was highlighted blue as well. You got to screenshot that. And send it to him,
I hear
right?
Henning's mom makes some really good desserts too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'd love to go to Toman, man. That'd be great.
Tom Harhide just says, Krellbar for president.
Now, is Toman the one who fucked him for the fucking GitCon?
What's that?
Was it Toman who screwed him for GitCon?
Both Toman and Big in my opinion.
Screw who? Henning?
Well,
Yeah,
GitCon was
they both
his
Henning.
creation.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know about that.
Oh, and then for those that are watching in the
Henning's
chat,
creation, he
this is
Henning
nothing.
created the whole thing. And then
Oh,
the
that
second
reminds me.
year, Toman, was it Toman? They took it on themselves without Henning and blew him off.
I'll be right
Yeah.
back again.
Fair enough.
So did he ever sell Merple? Because I've never seen Merple again.
Good question.
Terry, you'd know. Or anyone in the chat.
no. I
Because
I
I
don't-
think
I
Merple, it put a sore lump in his throat for Merple, didn't it? His purple guitar.
Yeah. Framus was the original heist. Yeah, Warwick Framus. And then, yeah, Toman more or less did the same thing. Just because they didn't agree on Henning's vision, you know?
yeah.
No. Nothing. Absolutely nothing to do with that. They stole his idea.
Yeah.
They took it from him. They took it from him.
Yeah.
There was no not liking this. That was his creation. He took it to Toman. Toman said, "Great idea. Let's do it." Whatever year they did it, and it was a very great success. The next year they said, "We're doing it without Henning." That's
Well, and
Bottom
part of
line,
the problem
I
is
don't give a
Henning
fuck.
wanted to bring in some smaller channels.
fucking
And
right. He did.
let's just say Toman wasn't willing to foot the bill to fly, say, someone like me over, but they were fully willing to pay a certain YouTuber $3,000 to show up for one day.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, we're not going to mention who that guy is that happens.
I would
own
love to
one
know
guitar
who.
company, but you know,
Pete
whatever.
Thorne.
Wasn't Pete Thorne.
No.
All right, we're going to keep going until you say yes.
Was it Tone King? Was it Tone King?
No,
Nope.
not yeah. What else would it be?
Terry knows.
Terry knows. I was going to say
Oh,
Rob
really?
Chapman.
Really?
Chris Tat. Yeah, you go.
That
Zach,
doesn't surprise me though.
Zach says he saw Mike Hall, formerly of the Killer Dwarves, saw him play yesterday. Awesome guitar player. So he must be on leave. For those who don't know, former guitar player for the Killer Dwarves, Mike Hall, is now in the military and heads up our Canadian Armed Forces band, pipe band.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah,
to
he
you,
had his
Neanderthal
degree in
Paul.
music from Berkeley before joining the Killer Dwarves. Dana, New Jersey says, I
Thank
pay
you,
tax.
Denham, New Jersey. Thank you, Denham, New Jersey. I'd pay Chapman to leave.
Wow, that's a bold statement, JJ.
Well,
Well,
I'm
there's
from,
some behind the
I'm from his
scenes.
hometown.
We'll just say,
Ah,
Gary,
yeah.
I can tell you
the three of
stories. I've
have
met
been
Rob
on
on
panels
many
off-air.
occasions.
I'll just say the three of us have been on panels off air, Gary, with people that have dealt with him as a company. And what we see publicly is one thing. That's all I'll say publicly because you guys know my channel. I'm not
Right.
sliding
Yeah,
to-
yeah.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
about
don't
Rob.
step on your dick, man.
Rob's completely legit and he's a really cool guy. He got involved in business like to a massive level. I mean, Guitar Center level. At some point, your brain is going to take a massive fucking U-turn on what
Yeah,
your focus is.
and go into business mode. Yeah,
Cool dude on YouTube is not his priority anymore. It's fucking
Right.
business. Unfortunately, he
yeah.
had a shit batch of guitars come out of fucking Korea or whatever, but that
Yeah.
wasn't his fault. He wanted to put out legit guitars. He went out to screw no one, and it's never out. He's a cool dude, but he's business head now, dude. That's all.
right.
He's a cool.
Hey, Han 36 Solo is like, hey Ben, is that a jazz cigarette? Late, but here. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I only
that
know
weird
Rob Chapman
Canadian
from like the
fucking
Ardens videos and his reviews and stuff. But yeah, I don't know Rob at all.
Rob's a fucking really cool dude, man. He's really cool. He just has a lot on his fucking plate.
And JJ, how do you
He's
feel
the
about
same as us.
How do you feel about his business partner, JJ, after my experience at NAMM last year? You slagged him fierce on a live stream.
What, Matt?
No, Lee.
Cap.
Oh, the captain? Captain can fucking shove it right up his fucking ass, man.
Whoa!
No, he can.
Don't hold back,
my
JJ.
I
Let it out,
walked
man.
with my Ibanez fucking gem blue floral in 1996 into Anderton's in Guildford and traded that for a Gibson Les Paul. You know, when his dad ran that fucking place. You know, Anderton's legendary fucking shop, beautiful fucking shop. Lee, you know, I've only known Lee through YouTube until I met him at NAMM. I come across all right, and generally when people meet me, people are chill. You know what I mean? We're all the fucking same. There ain't no fucking special fucking.
You're a very chill guy, JJ.
You know, and when we met Lee that time, that shun. I mean, if I'm getting shunned, I'm going to notice a shun. He fucking shunned us, and
like
the situation there was no need for it, and that
barely
right there on that
barely
moment,
had enough
I would
time.
have never reacted how he did.
Yeah, he barely had enough time for me. He had no time for JJ.
That sucks.
He's a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, but yet the photo that we got together, he's all smiles, and that was literally.
Oh, dude, it was totally.
Oh,
fuck! I gotta fucking do this now. Hey.
Yeah, he has his arm around me, Gary, while talking to someone else, and all of a sudden looks at the camera, snap, and starts talking to the other guy.
You're fucking Hollywood, dude.
Yeah, that's a douche move.
Yeah.
You and your fucking pictures, Ben Coombs.
To me, the whole Chapman thing, if we're going to talk about this a little bit here now, to me, I think things changed in regards to that brand and individuals involved. Well, the main individuals involved, I will say probably about 4 years ago.
There it is. Rip right down, buddy.
You know, we got some fucking kung fu moves going on here.
It's fucking right.
What are you, a bat?
Yeah, look who decided to show up and wake up, Sleeping Beauty himself, wearing his cool-ass RJ Ronquillo shirt, though.
Yeah.
We got Aaron Lee from Elvis.
Christ.
He's got his fucking beats on. He's fucking rocking it.
Oh, dude, if you'd have seen me fucking last night. Woo!
I think SD Design's got it. He goes, oh, dear, shit's getting real now.
Could very well, yes.
Then I'm going to roll a fucking joint.
Attaboy. I'm going to see if I can get this.
I thought you already did. That's why I thought we were having one together.
No, you already smoked that one.
Yeah.
No, I've got half of it out there. I'll finish that in a minute.
I've been keeping track.
Rolling. You break the train, then people can't get to their destination.
Trying to get this lighting situation tamed. God
Okay,
damn
so
that lighting.
so JJ, on the Rob Chapman thing, right? You're saying like business is going to his head. I'm afraid.
No, I didn't say it's gone to his head. I'm
No,
saying
going. No, he's more about business than he is about building guitars.
his ego.
Yeah.
Say it again. Sorry, it's not about going to his head. At some point, he got so much on his plate.
Right.
You gotta make some fucking decisions.
Yeah, he's going from guitar player to businessman.
Dude, that
No,
guy
I
had
get it.
fucking dreads, living in his little fucking apartment. I'm gonna build a fucking guitar to fucking boom.
Yeah,
This is
right.
happening.
Now, what I was just going to say is I feel the same way about Ola Englund. Great guitar player, great guy, but now that he's building Solar guitars, and he just moved into an office. He just moved his office out of his house, and he's got a real office now.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he's going to start going the same way as Chappers has. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
of course.
afraid that's going to happen.
Well, I hope not. You know, Ola still now.
I hope not, too.
Ola plays every single guitar that is sent out. You know, when Ola's got a guitar company, that doesn't mean he's building thousands of guitars.
Right,
When he shows his channel and he's at the factory and there's a line of, let's say, 120 guitars or something, that's all of the guitars. That's that batch of guitars.
Right.
Round. It's not a massive amount of guitars.
Right.
Ola plays every single one of those guitars. Now, if you followed Rob through those years, he was exactly the same.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I hope Ola doesn't turn into that when he gets bigger. You know what I mean?
Well, it's almost a blueprint for itself.
Right.
But Ola, everyone's different. So how Ola handles that neck? Ola's from Sweden, and anyone from Europe. Sweden's
I'm
very
Swedish.
different from England. England's almost America, so it's all about exploding huge. Someone like Ola, it's not about exploding huge. It's about staying grounded. And that's the fucking difference with someone like Ola. So I think Ola will always probably be happier if he can feed his kids, have a nice house, look after his family, and play and test all his guitars and send them out to his people. That's enough for Ola. And I think he did a show a few weeks ago, and he said a Swedish slogan. I don't know. You obviously follow Ola. You might remember this show he did. There was a slogan he said, and it's a saying that Swedish people say, and it was something about staying humble, and it's about money and wealth and having no money and wealth, and how people stay on an even keel, and people don't like to express their wealth. They keep everything. Right. No one knows how much money anyone's got. Everything's.
Swedes are pretty tight-lipped about stuff. I know.
And I think that's going to be the difference.
I just hope it stays that way.
Mate, someone give me the fucking golden ticket. Let's fucking go, dude.
Yeah.
Someone like a Swedish person would go, well, let's see where this takes us before I make decisions. I
just hope he stays the way he is.
He will.
And doesn't go the Chapman way. You know what I mean?
I think he will. He's still a very small company, and he had. You know, he's not going to blow up for massive expanse. He keeps it metal. He's not going to build a fucking blues guitar.
And God bless him for that.
He's not going to build an all-round guitar. You know, it's going to be built for fucking chugging. Number one priority of Ola's guitar is chugging in your fucking face, full-on chugs, down chugs in your face. That's your starting point, and we go from there. You know, so that's
it's good that we have a metal guitar builder on our side. All us metal heads.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to interrupt with this. Damn, from SD Design. Keep on rocking in the free world, mates. Dang, damn it.
Way to go, SD. Thanks, buddy.
Sleeping Beauty himself, Aaron from Elvis Band. How was the gig last night, brother man?
That was insanity. So it went so well. They made us play another song, and we don't have another song. So they got to hear a song that is the music's done, but the words aren't. So it's tentatively called Thunderdickin'. You know how everybody has like bullshit titles while they're writing them. You know, so that went well. They loved that. We were all I had the whole crowd drinking. I mean, dude, that was insane. You'd have thought we were fucking somebody by the end of that. I mean, I had people come up to me crying afterwards. Oh my god, do the hottest shit in the world.
Aaron, why the fuck are you upside down?
I don't know. Why am I upside down?
This is like the Johnny Bean show last night.
I'm gonna take some fucking Dramamine here in a minute.
Like
You're making me seasick.
It's fine for me.
I was like, I'm on.
Dave Nesdell was upside down on yesterday's. Upside down. Is this anything to do with you?
I'm looking at YouTube.
He was upside down because the nurse was taking his temperature.
Yeah, babe.
I wish.
I love Dave. Love you, Dave. Get well soon, buddy.
Yes, brother.
Yeah, so the fucking hottest broad ever, though, came just to see us. And, man, if I would have been in better shape, I would have gone home with her.
I'm not married with kids.
I'm not married. I'm divorced.
You're not married? Oh, well, then you could have gone. Oh, I fucking know. Why didn't you go out with her then, dude? What's the problem?
Because two of the dudes that rode with me were hammered and couldn't drive, so I had to crash at my house.
I think I would have made the sacrifice on those two dudes.
Called Uber.
Yeah, dudes. My two drunk friends, you're in the fucking Uber and I'm going home with a smokingest chick in the fucking place.
Well, dude, it's funny you say that because one of my buddies was so annoyingly drunk that she turned and she said, will he be mad if I buy an Uber just for him? And I was like, yeah, probably. Hey, divorced. High five. Yes, Tom Mark. I've been divorced for a year and a half now.
Well, we've had an hour of fucking NAMM talk. We want to know how hyped you are right now about this.
Aaron, I don't know you, but you're a lucky man.
Oh, bro, thanks. Talk to me afterwards. We'll see how lucky I am. You haven't spent time with Ben Coombs trapped away, have you?
No, I have not.
Okay. Well then,
Why is does that equal a bad marriage?
Oh, and by the way, we got to give a shout out to Rob212 in the chat. Hey, Rob.
Fucking Rob, what's up, brother? I spoke to him a couple of weeks ago. Rob's
Nice.
rocking
Hey, Rob.
his 7-string.
So yes,
Aaron, why the fuck are you upside down, dude? You gotta get up. You gotta fix that.
No,
Bro.
you've got to go out and come back in. This happened on the Johnny Bean show last night. The Neanderthal
You
Paul.
see that?
Dave was upside down.
I'm right side up, motherfucker.
He's right side up.
No one believed him, and
You're
Neanderthal
driving me
Paul
fucking
showed his
nuts,
video
dude.
and said, "Look, he's fucking upside down."
Told you. I am right side up.
however, I will say, if we ever have Upside Down come on here, I hope he does show up upside down.
That
Yeah,
would be
Dave.
hilarious.
Dave, help us out. Come on, upside down. Help us out.
That would be fucking hysterical.
How do we get out of this fucking mess?
Did any of you guys see the Johnny Bean show last night?
Yep.
No, I didn't.
No.
You got to watch the rerun because Neanderthal Paul, he's like a radio DJ out of Arizona. He sits on the Saturday night shows, and he drank. How big was that bottle of Jack?
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. It had to be at least a 26er.
It was a
Oh.
massive bottle of fucking Jack. He drank it through the whole show, but he didn't quite make it through the whole show.
No.
Then he, like, probably 30 minutes before the end of the show, he had about a third of it left, and he goes, "I'm gonna finish this motherfucker," and he guzzled the rest of it.
Terrible
Oh.
idea.
Like, the next fucking 20 minutes is just gold. As soon as he did it, I'm like, fuck, he's gonna go, because he was already on his way downhill, and I'm like, he's gonna go downhill really quick, and he fucking Johnny's like, what's happening right now? You know, like, and Neanderthal's coming out and he's saying shit, and it's just brilliant. And you watch the downhill slope until he finally disappears. But what the best thing, if you're watching them, they're on this fucking this StreamYard, and you know how you can make the screen disappear into itself,
Right.
and it goes backwards, so you see the same screen, and it keeps repeating itself with different movements. And then you can put the sound on itself, so the sound keeps repeating itself. So the last 10 minutes, when Paul's really starting to fail from all that booze, that thing's going off. And it's like Johnny repeating himself. And imagine being that drunk, watching the show, being on it, and that shit's going on. As it's disappearing, and the sound's repeating itself. He must have
Jesus
thought that
Christ.
wasn't happening.
Oh, wow.
And he just disappears, and eventually he just hits the off button. He's gone.
And that was yesterday?
It's the best 20 minutes of my life, dude. You got to watch it. I was laughing this morning.
I'll watch it. I'll watch
Hilarious.
it as soon as we're done with this.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, Jeff T is commenting, and welcome Jeff T. He's like, yeah, you guys got to check it out. You won't stop laughing. Yep, exactly.
It was crazy, man.
Very cool.
But he was right there. I had
So-
stomach pain. I had
Aaron?
stomach pain.
Aaron, we are a little over 3 weeks away from the start of the Namuary adventure. You're stoked. What are you looking forward to checking out besides my ass
Well, duh.
For the second time.
for the second time?
Pat,
Summon
are-
down your limbs.
are you gonna leave me another pair of shorts this time? 'Cause one of the coolest things Ben did was he left a pair of shorts for me, which I wear. I mean,
Actually, I left you shorts and 2 shirts.
yes, the Canucks one and the button up. I wear all of it. Yes, I've
Yeah.
slowly morphed into a mid-40s Canadian.
That's because what happened was Brian Landreth sent me a bunch of
And I'm
stuff
back.
to Aaron's house, and
Welcome back.
I didn't.
Damn it,
I
Aaron's
rented a
still
room.
upside down.
I wanted to pack as much gear as I could back, so I'm like, fuck the clothes. I want the gear. So I just gave Aaron some clothes.
Yeah, the shorts have been nice. I mean, I'm still pulling a Quentin fucking James. I've got no pants on currently, which is wonderful. But you know,
You kidding?
shorts are
Glenn
nice.
Fricker's outfitted for like a year and a half now.
oh yeah, with all his stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to take Glenn
But I will
Fricker's old
take
clothes.
the-
I'm still a fat guy,
See,
so
obviously the pedal world, I'm excited for.
Glad
I
if
know
you're
a
out
bunch
there.
of builders have stuff coming out, and
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to all of that stuff, like I always am. I'm interested, and this is totally not my alley since I'm like a '90s grunge kid, but I'm interested to
Fuck
see what
yeah.
I'm interested to see what the new Steve Vai shit's gonna be. I think that's
We were
gonna
talking
be
about that.
that's gonna be crazy because
Yeah.
mean,
And
shit.
apparently, Aaron, not one, but 2 new Friedman amps.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah, our buddy Beavy, he's on the job. I don't think he's
Dave
Said
Enos.
something else.
he'll be
He said
here.
one earlier.
Merry Christmas and happy birthday to Dave Enos. I see him. in the
Yeah,
chat.
absolutely, David. God bless you,
Yep.
brother.
Welcome and Merry Christmas to Oregon Steve. Welcome. We got 62 people watching, a shit ton of thumbs ups, a shit ton of NAMM donations already.
Well, that's
What's up,
good.
Steve? How you doing, buddy?
All I
Man.
know is we're getting fucked up in California in a little over 3 weeks, Aaron.
Dude, it's round the fucking corner,
Getting
mate.
fucked up in Florida
Yeah, well,
right now.
It's,
Just telling you.
it's gonna be
Nice.
a ruckus,
Nice.
a ruckus of
Yeah,
epic
well, you know.
proportions.
And
And
we,
it's warm
Hey,
down here.
Do you, want
man.
me to, do you want me to set up your beds next to each other or like opposite each other?
oh
I don't-
shit, JJ,
I don't
look
think
who's
it
in
matters.
the chat. Steve Anderson in the house.
Just checking. I don't know.
No, it doesn't matter. Ben's gonna end up sleeping.
Fucking
with me
Steve
either way.
Anderson, you are fucking kidding me, dude. Rock on,
Steve
brother.
Anderson in the house.
He always pops on, man. You rock, Steve.
Yeah. Rock on,
God
Steve.
bless you. So good to see you, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could separate me and Ben with a mountain, and he's still gonna end up being my little spoon. So it doesn't matter where you put those beds.
Hey, I'm planning on crashing right behind where you're sitting right now, JJ. You
So
know
one on
me.
this side and one on that side.
Yeah.
All right. We'll figure it out. It's going to be
Should-
fucking perfect.
Yeah.
All I know is keep the cameras rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, is this
For
about
sure.
the time we do the disclaimer? For those who, have tuned in more than a year, you've been a subscriber, you know what's going to happen. Those of you that tuned in after Winter NAMM, but prior to the A and B equals chaos tour of what we now know as Nashville,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of you that were along for that ride. Now we're going to get all 3 of us together. There will be live streams on a daily basis. There will be video vlogs created as well, likely on a daily basis. And thanks to you fine folks, we're going to be pretty twisted the entire time.
That's
Nice.
the plan.
We'd have it no other way.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other way to do it, is there?
No.
We're going to rock that shit.
Michael Cross says, no disclaimer, we want the real shit. Tune in to Summer NAMM vlog. What day would that have been? 4 or 5, Aaron, which was Saturday on Broadway?
Yeah. Just go back and look at the last it was Saturday. It was the Saturday, and we got down there on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
So
You
Wednesday,
guys
Thursday,
rocked
Saturday.
it. You
Fourth
guys
day.
rocked it for Summer NAMM. I mean, we had
Yeah,
the
but I
drive
think
down, we
technically
had
it
the
was
drive
day
back, we had
5.
everything.
Yeah, I started my NAMM vlogs on the Tuesday,
Son
so
of
I
a
think it's
bitch.
day 5 you want to look for.
Okay. Yeah,
And
it was.
Yes,
it was,
Metalhead Hippie. We will not forget the pics.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll remind him. Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't need a warrant out for me in Alaska.
I've got an unbelievable memory. As long
Who's
as
going to
I'm awake,
catch you,
so
Santa?
We're good.
Some
I think they'll tie me
RCM,
to the only tree up there and let the wolves go after me or something. I don't
an RCMP officer in a sleigh with 8 tiny reindeer chasing your
Sweet.
ass down. No,
Who
man, that's
has
the
LA
Iditarod.
hookers? LA?
Tom Hahai wants to know who has LA hookers.
Yeah. I
Who
said
should we talk
LA.
to? Caleb?
Yeah, we'll call Caleb for that. He's out in Santa Monica. He'll-
Well, he hangs on Sunset Boulevard. He's
Yeah,
on
he's
the
hanging out on the
You
strip.
know what's up. Hey, Caleb, where's the hookers?
Oh shit! Okay, so BV is here and still awake. Like Christ, it's 4 in the morning where BV is.
Okay, he's giving us
Wow.
a sneak
He
peek.
says 2 new amps, but also plus 1 small amp from Dave.
Thanks for hanging out, BB.
Oh.
God
nice.
damn.
Hey, BB, aren't you moderating Dan and Mick's show now, man? Because if you are, that's a great job, and I love that damn show.
Well, it would make sense. He was saying he's already got one of those camel flanges. Dan and Mick sent him one.
Oh, dude, I fucking love that show. I could watch Pedal Show all day and be happy.
BV, he's got his finger on the pulse of this community. He
BV
knows
is
what's
the
up.
fucking pulse, Ben.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Let's face it.
If BV says check something out, you damn sure that's going to be what's going to be tits.
I like tits.
I'm surprised he's not charged for insider trading.
Yeah, he's a key player in this shit. We can't talk about BB too much. We've got to keep him in the back there, man.
Yeah. We know nothing. We know nothing.
Hold on the tips for us.
Yeah, forget about it. You didn't hear nothing.
Something else.
Forget about it.
Who's BB anyway?
Yeah.
BB's the secret
That's
weapon.
True. Okay,
Who's
let's do that.
BB?
Yes, sir. He is the. See, I knew it. BB, you're famous.
Aaron, you're still upside
One day
down.
there'll be
motherfucker.
a-
You're making me.
Hey, Aaron.
What's up?
Are you
What's
missing Guitar Center?
I still work there, but no.
Oh, you do? Because I was there today, and Christmas is nuts, dude. There was like 20 people in the line in every counter.
So fun story about that. Okay, so I drive for Amazon. I'm on 10-hour shifts, but I never take 10 hours. It takes like 7, 8 hours. But that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm off Saturday, Sunday, and then I work at Guitar Center for 4.5 hours on Monday, so I can keep my discount.
Nice.
Well, Friday, I'm driving, and my Amazon boss texts me and goes, "You still work at Guitar Center, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "All right, I'll tell my buddy you'll meet him up there tomorrow." And I'm like, "Wait, what the fuck am I doing?" So yesterday, I show up in street clothes like a normal human being, and in walks this dude that works at Amazon, and I'm like, "Okay, I know this guy," and I'm like, "He's pretty cool," and he's like, "Okay, I need my brother plays ukulele. What should I get him?"
For fuck's sake.
You're
And
like a life.
Dude, I literally in the middle of the floor, because I'm not wearing a Guitar Center shirt. I was like, not that it would have mattered with me, but I drove up here for a fucking ukulele set. And
That he wants the discount on.
"Oh, exactly." He's like, "Well, he's already got the ukulele." I'm like, "Well, what the fuck? What are you going to get him?" And he's like, "I don't know. I was hoping you could tell me." So I literally just walked by and grabbed $200 worth of books, a capo, a clip-on tuner, picks, strings, any bullshit I could add on to a tab.
What's the matter with you? You should have sold him a Marshall fucking stack.
I don't even
Send him
think
on his way.
this guy couldn't have fucking carried a Marshall stack. Are you kidding me? He'd asked me to carry it, and I ain't carrying shit. So I did all that, and then I turn around, and to your point, there's just lines of people, and everybody there looks at me and they're like, "Can you stick around?" And I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" So I'm like, I just turn around and I go, "Anybody that doesn't have cash can come talk to me." And like literally like only like 4 people moved over. I was like, "All right, I'll help these 4 people and I'm getting the fuck out of here." So that's what I did.
Yeah,
But-
Guitar Center's crazy right now.
Yeah, but I'll be there tomorrow.
I was going to say he should have grabbed them the Les Paul uke.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I should have done that. You know what he needs? He needs a Les Paul ukulele.
Or the Dean one.
I did think it was funny that I slipped in a tablature book for the greatest Disney songs of all time.
Nice.
Fuck me. Get the fuck with him.
See ya, Laz. Merry Christmas, my
Yeah,
friend.
take care, Les.
I wish you the
Have a
best
great
of luck
holiday,
in
buddy, if I
locating
don't
the
talk
NAMM
to you.
Well,
pass.
let's try and figure that out. Hey, Laz, have a look on Craigslist. I mean, I started looking like 2 weeks ago because I do crazy shit. Because anyway, there was like 4 or 5 available 3-day passes. What are you doing again, Gary? What are you doing? Why'd you keep pointing up?
Tickling your beard, bro. Come on, my aim is off.
No,
Take it easy on me.
seriously, Laz, check out $100, dude. You should get a 3-day pass. And you can also, you can sign in. My buddies have done it before, where you go to some like the big companies like Shaw and all these companies that put on big kind of like conferences. And if you sign up for their conferences to go and sit on them, they'll give you a free pass. So there's many ways to get into NAMM.
Hey, we've got a couple others in here. We got Michael B headed out. I guess he's been lurking. Cheers,
Michael B. Good to see you, brother. Been a
What's up,
while.
Michael B? Merry
We got
Christmas,
Jason
buddy.
Wade showing up.
Michael B. was
Welcome,
the original
Jason.
dude who was doing like live freaking jams. I don't know if you ever watched any of his shows where live jams. I tried to jump in on once. He had it down. This is like a year ago with no latency and everyone playing at the same time. Singers.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I tried to jump in on, but I signed in but couldn't get in for some reason. But yeah,
SD Design's looking for a NAMM pass as well. Check out Craigslist.
yeah. Check out what I just said, and then really start freaking just hounding people online, and you'll get one.
Or
Check-
look for
Dude,
YouTubers.
don't get
that
nothing
might
for
be
nothing,
going.
man. If you want someone, you go out and fucking get it, and you'll get it. So Craigslist, look up for signing up for some of the conferences, and also, hounding people.
And
And
if
we'll-
you check out LA Hookers, you get a 2-for-1.
Yeah.
Exactly. Say goodnight to Upside Down. He's got to be up in 6 hours. Oh, I feel for you. So have a good one, and Merry Christmas to you, buddy. And I'm sure we'll see each other again. I will be doing a Canucks show tomorrow night as well, because, fuck, why not? So,
AJ, quit staring at my head, bro.
I'm looking at the fucking chat. You look like a dude.
What are you looking? What are you looking
You
for?
are
Ticks?
quite fascinating.
and I want to point out to Aaron, since you missed the earlier part of the show.
Dude, I'm
if
staring
you
at the fucking chat. Fucker.
Here, man. Hey, you want
You
to look
notice,
here?
Aaron, I promote tomorrow night's show. I'm going live tomorrow because, fuck it. So you know where I am already in the evening.
Oh,
When
yeah.
I have
Yeah. When I got on and I saw that the loose lips were letting it fly, I knew where Ben Coombs was.
Oh, yeah.
Ben Coombs is one of those guys, for anybody that's never had the honor and pleasure of drinking with him. You can tell when he starts to feel good because any reservation of, like, I shouldn't say this, stops. And out comes everything. And he turns
No
into
filter.
me.
No, Ben's not got a filter. What you see is what you get, man. That's Ben.
Yeah.
But Ben is pretty good about being like, all right, I'm going to say this, but I'm not going to say it to where everyone in the world knows it. Then you get him really boozed up and you get things like him running down a flight of stairs screaming the Def Leppard's not fucking country. And everybody in Nashville that'll listen.
You know, Aaron. You know what I think it is. I think that Ben is like a chameleon.
We were all the way up on the rooftop of one of these bars, and Ben's got arthritis. He's like, my fucking leg hurts, my hip, this, that, and the other. Dude, we get up to the top. He's like old man Withers, okay? All of a sudden, we have a couple of drinks, and on comes pour some sugar on me. And that skinny motherfucker flipped and sprinted out of that joint.
The reason, but what he didn't mention, new country version of Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Yeah, it was not good.
Like the
Nothing
absolute,
good can come of that.
Yeah, and I'm just like, fuck this. Down the beer, and all you saw was my silhouette out the door in seconds.
And normally, like when we were first there, Ben was like very polite and like waiting to try to get through the crowds. Hell no, he was like, it was like, all right, we're good now. Let's get rolling.
Hey, what can I say? It's a Canadian thing.
And there may or may not be film of
carrying
that
him
as
home
well,
on.
right, Aaron?
Yeah, there is film of me laughing my ass off trying to chase you down a stairwell, going, Ben, come back.
Aaron, I was going to say that Ben is like a chameleon. He can adapt to any environment that he's in. He's a chameleon. He's a master of disguise, that Ben Coombs.
Yeah.
And my hat is off to you, sir.
I try, Gary. I try.
I'm aware of that.
Crazy environments, didn't we, Ben?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was just thinking that, like, JJ, you come to find me. It's 3 in the
can put
morning
on a
at
hat
that
and say,
after party,
"My hat
and
is
I'm
off
hanging
to
out
you."
with a bunch of
Cool hat,
20-year-olds.
by the way.
I tell you, that was exactly what I was thinking of. That after party, we can't go into explicit detail, but we were basically at a after party from a rock show we went to, and it was pretty mammoth.
Yeah. Yeah. And next thing you know, he's thinking Ben's got to be dying because it's 3 in the morning Pacific time. I'm on
Dude,
his.
I ain't no fucking pussy, but I was fucking.
He walks in the living room, and there I am holding court. Yeah.
And my wife, she's fucking. She's worse than the two of us, dude. You're gonna see this, Aaron. My wife. Good luck, buddy. She's fucking hardcore.
I love that he wishes me good luck. Fantastic.
I was just thinking the Uber ride home, JJ, you were in the front seat. You didn't have to deal with her in the back seat.
God, she's fucking hardcore.
Like literally,
JJ,
she goes,
you got one of those
give me a
wives too, like
second,
JJ?
I'll gather my thoughts, and then out like a light.
She's wild.
And then next thing you know,
Yeah,
we
mine
get to
too.
your place, you can't find your keys, and here I am pissing in your front yard, let alone the backyard, in the front yard, and he lives on a corner.
Not anymore, mate.
Yeah, how is the
new House of Jams, JJ House of Jams Mark II.
Yeah, how is the new
I
place?
finally
man? You
told
like
him.
it?
How weird is it moving, Ben?
Oh, fuck. I don't even want to get into that. Jesus Christ.
Moving sucks.
Do you like the new place, JJ?
What's that?
Do you like the new house?
Oh, love it. Yeah, absolutely. But, you're living somewhere for 18 years. Fucking moving. I mean, it's
You
like being
accumulate a lot of shit.
spider in your house. Everything's where it should be and everything's comfortable. You move, your fucking life's in a fucking wreck, dude. I didn't know what was left or right. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm still looking for
my
shit.
little spot, like my little spot here. Now you're looking at that. Took a couple of months.
Yeah.
It was just fuck. I was lost, dude. Moving.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot. As I've got older in the last 18 years, I used to travel all the time. I'd be moving every 5 minutes. You know, meant nothing. But when you're in somewhere for 18 fucking years, gee, blew my mind. Yeah, well, I'm settled. Still weird.
Accumulate a lot of shit.
Randy Crooks has
A lot
it
of
right.
place out when rent. So it's not really home when you rent. It's kind of a different trip for me. You know, but you know, we got a year on this place, and then we'll be either staying here or moving somewhere else. So it's unsettled ground, which is almost exciting in a way. But yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
I
moving
don't think
sucks.
I'll ever
The older you
move
get,
again,
the worse it gets too, man.
Because
Dude, it's fucking moving. Fucking literally knocked all my stability completely 180 and threw me into such a fucking direction. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, dude.
Yep.
And I'm just about, I think by the time you arrive, hopefully I'm fucking settled. I'm getting there, you know? Fuck.
Yeah.
hey, you got the full
Crazy.
setup there, though, right? You got a drum set and everything, right?
Got everything, yeah. We got fucking the electronic kits coming in. We got the main drum set, but it's too loud. My old place on the fucking corner, I'd been there so long. It was like being at a fuck. It was like living next to the whiskey, dude. We were fucking jamming all the fucking time, cranking it.
Yeah.
You know, if it's the daytime, we'll have the fucking garage door open. I don't
Well,
give
I was gonna say,
no one cared, but here it's a little more. Got to get to know the people, so I got some loops going because we jam everything. We can jam on cans if we want, everyone. But I got some loops going, a big drum beat going. I went and stood in the middle of the fucking cul-de-sac, and it's just echoing through each house. And I'm like, how the fuck am I going to deal with this? I even thought about building a room, building some kind of studio.
So they're going to hate us by the end of NAMM.
You know
Well,
what?
no,
I'm
I'm
at the
proficient
point
in
where
drums,
I
so
don't give
we're
a fuck. I'm just cranking it and we're fucking jamming. We got rehearsal tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? In the evenings, we do cans. Everything's under cans, so it's kind of controlled. But now I don't give a fuck.
Well, when Ben and I are
Next
out
door
there,
neighbor's super chill. This guy's never around. It's just the other side. Because these cul-de-sacs, the sound really bounces.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it's as loud at their house opposite as it is in my garage.
Right.
so
I don't
JJ,
give a fuck.
I figure if
Tell me
JJ
what's
plays-
up. Come and tell me. If you got a problem, come and tell me. Don't call the cops.
Yeah, I agreed. You can play the guitar, Ben can play some bass, and I'll handle some drums. We can do that.
Yeah, we can jam all night now because everything's under cans. Once the V drums are in, our drummer's bringing them around. Everything can be. We could jam at 5 a.m, completely cranked. Fucking just creating. You know what I mean? And
I'm down for some jams. We'll do some jams. Maybe who knows what we'll do with it.
a 4-channel headphone amp.
Perfect.
And I've got a bunch of headphones. I just ordered 2 more online. I'm getting a pair for Christmas from the missus. So we're all set. Fuck, we'll be cranking it up. It's gonna be killer.
Nice.
Oh, I'm glad you said headphones. I got a fun one for you. So when I was in Guitar Center yesterday, they tell me, hey, some dude ducked down in Pro Audio on Friday with a pair of scissors and cut off a really expensive pair of headphones. And I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah, like M16s or something. And I go, wait a minute, that's weird. I log on to the band's Instagram account. Some dude that's a fan of my band messaged me and said, hey, man, I got this pair of headphones that I don't have a receipt.
Be right
Can
back,
you
fellas.
give me store credit? And I had written back, when did you buy him? And he never responded. So I showed that to the people at Guitar Center, and they go, that's the fucking guy. I'm like,
Are you serious?
yeah, I'm like,
Wow.
I don't know who he is, but apparently he likes my band. That's one way to lose fans. Start turning them over to Guitar Center police. But, whatever, fuck them. How stupid do you got to be?
I just realized I've been ignoring the chat for the last couple of minutes, so sorry, folks.
Ben's a terrible human being. I get it.
That's
No,
why
I'm
he
just
has me
debating,
around.
do I wait for Gary to come back before I take a time out to go use the room? Or I could just have another shot of Shine, which makes the trip to the room later harder.
Don't you have a piss bottle like that fucking trailer trash fucking Canadian
This jug?
I
Don't
do
you have a
not.
piss jug? You're
I
from
do
Canada,
not.
motherfucker. Where's the piss jug? The old man's got the piss jug, hasn't he, Terry? Boys. He's got like 20 of them in his front yard. He's chucking them out the door. Motherfucker.
That was the episode entitled high speed projectile piss jugging or something.
I think it's the one where the old man had moved to he was living in the trash dump. Yeah. And there was the big collection of fucking piss jugs.
And he tosses the one jug, and you hear Ricky, "Oh, what the hell, Dad? You got piss on me!"
Fucking that show, man. I've been an avid fucking supporter of that from the get. Bubbles blows my mind.
Places like that do exist.
Bubbles is the funniest one.
Bubbles is just fucking... Dude, we've all got a Bubbles in our life somewhere, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy bastard from Perks Unknown.
I swear, I've worked with more Bubbles than I care to be.
Yeah, I've been to many fucking times. Dude, the manager today was such an ass.
Oh, I guarantee it.
I've had managers at my guitar center. I've been going there for years, and some of them have been super chill. There was one guy, Chris, who was super chill, but this new guy is just such a dick. And I was returning 2 items to buy another item, just upgrading, which I ended up not getting because he pissed me off. But when I returned it, I was going to get TRS cable as well. I was looking at him, and he's all, well, I'll just give you the credit right now, and then I'll get you the cash later when you get the TRS cable. I said, well, if I don't want a TRS cable, I'd rather get the cash now so I don't have to line up in front of fucking 20 people and find you again.
Yep.
And he got so bent out of shape about it.
Yeah, because...
And he goes, dude, it's not a problem. Don't even worry about it, man. I'll fucking hook you up. I'm like, dude, just go and get my fucking money and bring it fucking back to me. And if I buy a TRS, I'll line up.
Apparently, gentlemen, we have a challenge for NAMM. Metalhead Hippie says, I'll send you $20 if you pinch Ola's nipple live on cam at NAMM.
Nah, Ola, he's the kind of guy who's going to punch you in the fucking face.
Yeah.
That's what I was just going to say.
With Ola, didn't we, Ben? Remember?
Yeah. Ola's a big motherfucker.
He's a big motherfucker.
He's
a real motherfucker. If someone walked up to me with that joke in mind and pinched my nipple, they might get a fucking lump out of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be very surprising. Ola's definitely not the guy whose nipple you want to pinch.
Not to mention Ben would have to reach up to do it.
You know the Rob Chapman, he's down for it. I heard.
Dude, I don't know, dude.
No, do it to fucking Captain Lee. He loves it. Both nipples. As hard as you can. He loves it. He's like, more.
I get the
Sorry,
feeling.
Captain Lee. I'm English. You know me, mate.
All right. I'll be right back.
Okay. Be gone, son.
If he wasn't a fucking dick to me, I would have been cool because I'm cool to fucking everyone. But Lee was a fucking dick, as we discussed earlier. But Rob, you're all right.
Yeah, I did. So let me hear about this. Captain Lee was a dick to you?
Just when we were at NAMM last year, it was the old, Ben wants a picture with fucking everyone, as you probably know after Summer NAMM.
Luckily, he was not that guy. Thank God.
He was at Winter NAMM, and Lee was there, and he was like talking to someone else, and we were hovering.
Okay.
To get a picture. Well, it wasn't even that. It was, it was chill. It wasn't like we're hovering. It's like, fuck. Let's wait here. He's like, oh, it's Captain Lee. So we're standing there. And then he turned around. He went, hey, is it cool? Captain Lee, whatever. What's up? And he was cool. And he's like, is it cool to get a picture? But he was so cold and such an ass. We were totally, who the fuck are these guys? But he pulled the full Hollywood smile for the picture. And then was like, wasn't even a goodbye or anything. He had no interest in us whatsoever, which is cool. But it's like when you see rock stars interviewed and they talk about how they want to treat their fans. You know what I mean? You've either got time for them or you haven't. He had absolutely 100% no time for us.
Maybe he had diarrhea.
Nah, he's just a dick. He was an asshole. He was an asshole. I'm a good judge of character, and I still go with that gut feeling, how I feel about people from that get-go, and he was oozing fucking negativity, and we shouldn't have been. Ben wanted the picture. I'm like, fuck this guy, let's get out of here. Fuck it, he's busy, but we waited for the picture. By the time he got it, I'm like, this guy's a fucking dick. Whatever. It's all a
that's not
show.
good.
That's what camera is. YouTube's a show now, isn't it? It's all a fucking camera. You know, for any of you long-termers who have been watching everything on YouTube, you know, you watch the early shows of these people. They're genuine people. You see the change in them. You know, that's how it fucking works, which is all cool. It's all good and well. But when you meet them in person, and they've, you know, and I've said it before, and you look at my history on YouTube and shows I've been on, you know, YouTube saved my ass. You know, it really did. You know, music and the community and finding, you know, crazy nerd heads like myself into, you know, the problems in my life back then with illnesses within my family and stuff, and the hell I was going through. I found certain channels, and Rob Chapman was one of the first ones, and I knew him from Brighton, so it tripped me out. There's a whole fucking backstory to that. But
back in the back porch.
So when you meet these people legit in real life, and you've really just followed them, and you're into it, you know what I mean? And you feel there's like, for some reason, we get a connection through these screens, don't we? For some weird reason, we still get a connection through screens. And meeting Lee for the first time was not a good experience, you know. Especially considering I bought a fucking guitar from his old man, traded my Ibanez gem back in the day in 1996 at Anderton's. You know, I'm real, man, and whenever you meet me, you're going to meet someone real, and you'll never see me ever different.
When's the last time you were back over there, JJ?
In England?
Yeah.
It's been about 5 years now, 5 years.
That's the one place, if you ask my kids who are 5 years old, if you say, where does daddy want to go? They're going to say, England.
You want to go? It's mind-blowing. It really is. You know, it's a beautiful country to visit and check out for sure.
Well, you know how everybody's got that thing that made them want to be in a band? For me, no joke, I'm proud of it. It was Gavin Rossdale and Bush, dude.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. That's brilliant.
I wanted to be, when I was in 7th grade, man, and I saw that fucker with like the curly hair to his chin.
Oh, those guys are fucking brilliant.
Oh, I love, dude, their second album, I fucking love. Like, their first 2 albums are incredible, but the second album, the one Albini did, Razor Blade Suitcase, that record's awesome.
Yeah, the drummer from Bush, he was in a band who, they were like the Jimi Hendrix Experience, and one of my friends was friends with the drummer, and they did a cover band, and they'd come and rock these clubs, so we'd be dancing, you know, we'd be fucking dancing, fucking high as motherfuckers on God knows what, clubs, fucking partying, and then they'd come on at like midnight and do this Jimi Hendrix psychedelic thing, and it was a full band playing Jimi Hendrix songs in their style.
Well, that band lost, to me, they kind of lost their steam when the guitar player, the bald dude, Nigel Pulsiford.
So you know the band I'm talking about?
Yeah. But Bush, I'm saying, when Nigel, the guitar player, left because he didn't want to.
Okay, I'm talking about the drummer, because the drummer ended up being the drummer for Bush when the original drummer left.
Yeah, Robin. Oh, the guy that. Yeah, Robin Goodrich.
Who's the drummer in Bush now?
Robin's back. He's back playing.
But that's the guy who was in this Jimi Hendrix cover band we used to go check out at the nightclubs.
Well, that would be badass.
Yeah.
That dude can play.
After hey, he's joined Bush. I'm like, no freaking way.
Yeah, so that was like the thing that really got me into picking up a guitar and being a front man and everything like that. And not even now, you look at my pedal board. My favorite fuzz is Xander Circuitry out of England. My drive is the Hudson Broadcast out of England. I want a Fidelity guitar, and that's made in Cambridge, I think. So it's
that's just because you're a tone snob.
I am a little bit.
Well, when you go there, and I'll give you directions, you've got to go into the lanes in Brighton and go to Jimmy's spot from Quadrophenia, the movie. And it's where Jimmy bangs the fucking chick in that little fucking corner lane in the lanes in Brighton. You ever seen Quadrophenia?
Yep.
I have not. I'm going to have to check that out.
Aaron,
I'll watch
I'm very fucking... How old are you now?
Too old. 37. Going to be 37 after Christmas.
Okay, so you should still... You're right around that teeter-totter. You probably wouldn't know Quadrophenia. I mean, you know The Who, obviously, but... Quadrophenia is such an incredible movie, and there's a scene in there which is very famous where Sting who plays Jimmy. I can't remember. No, Jimmy goes and bangs this chick.
He's a mod, I think.
In
He's
this
a mod
fucking area, and it's still there now, and it's this little fucking. You wouldn't know it. It's like walking somewhere in Lord of the Rings or fucking these little lanes, tiny little market lanes. You end up in this back house through this gate, and there's all these fucking signature on the wall. And when I was there last 5 years ago, it's still there, and people still go there and sign all their fucking names for Jimmy's Corner. And it gets graffiti sprayed back over, and people still graffiti. You've got to check that spot out after you've watched the fucking movie.
I'm gonna watch the movie tonight.
Movie, dude, mind blowing. If you're into English music and shit like, dude, Quadrophenia will blow your mind, Aaron. Get it within the next Christmas movie, Quadrophenia, dude. You'll fucking text me and go, motherfucker, what a movie.
JJ, I got
When
a
we get out
question
of here,
for
I'll
you.
find it. I'm gonna watch it tonight. I mean, I just woke up, so I'll be.
We gotta say farewell and Merry Christmas to Oregon Steve. He's got to head out.
Well, later, Steve.
Yep. Later, Oregon Steve.
Peace out, buddy. Merry
Mars
Christmas, man.
man, my guy, Mars. I love that guy. You want to talk about a guy that is fucking genuinely badass? That
Mars man.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, nothing wrong with being a tone snob.
No.
Forever a tone snob.
Well, I mean,
JJ.
if you don't give a shit what you sound like, chances are you will sound like shit.
Yeah, but there's a million sounds
Fair
in there, and there's a million sounds, and I love them all. And that's
Well,
see, I'm a
that's-
tone chaser as well, so there's a million tones, and it never ends. It's fucking. It's a disease. I love it.
Well, that's
what a
why
great disease.
Krellbar told me to start a channel and call it the Tone Snob, and I wrote, Krellbar, tone is subjective. I could only imagine the comments if you had a channel called the Tone Snob.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Well, I'd get it. I'd be there.
All right. See ya, Blackjack Guitar Nut. Have a good one. We still got 57 people watching. A shit ton of
Blackjack.
thumbs ups
Merry
and
Christmas, buddy. JJ, I
generous
got a question.
contribution to the beer fund tonight. Christ.
Tone snob isn't always about money.
Good question. Metalhead Hippie asks, what's the best new Canada band that we don't know about? Check out a young duo out of Oshawa called Crown Lands. I've been talking about them for a couple of years now. Great young band. They're doing big things. They're out on tour. I can't remember who they're out on tour with right now, but a big band. They're opening for a big band right now. So definitely check it out. And Maurice Dilbert says, what do I think of Anvil? Great guys. I got to do a gig with them once. I played on the bill with Anvil. Great guys.
Tom Murray. Read that. Everybody stop and read the last thing Tom wrote.
Yeah.
All about the money.
If there's anything we'll pay for, it's that.
Yeah.
And guitar.
Same to you as well, Emma. Have a good night.
Yeah, it's 3:30 a.m. for Emma.
Yeah, rock on, Emma. Happy Christmas, girl.
Happy Christmas to you, darling.
Say hello to
Happy
England.
Christmas, Emma. Take care, babe. JJ, can I ask you a question now?
Sure, man.
I'm going back to Quadrophenia.
I'm trying to think.
Why
Dude, there
did-
was some crazy shit.
why
that
did those
happened
guys
next. I'm
have
trying to
so
think
many
what it was.
mirrors on
Why
their
was there a
scooters?
dog in the bar?
What do they have? What?
There was
So
a
many
dog in the
mirrors
bar.
on
I
their
have no
scooters.
idea
They
how
all
it
rode
got-
scooters.
It was fashion. It was fashion.
Yeah.
Huh?
I
It was a
never
really
understood
nice
the whole
dog.
mirror thing. What
I
was the deal
remember
with the
petting the
mirrors?
dog. I don't remember
It's
much
just
else.
fashion. That's all it was. It was. It's just about. It's about the look and fashion. That's all it was.
Okay. Like the whole mod,
Could very well have
thing,
been.
I guess.
I don't
Yeah, they were
Okay.
slick and they looked slick. And I
I
guess
could
I
never-
guess in that day, if you were part of that, the more mirrors, the more the bigger your fucking
More
knows?
bling.
Oh, JJ, I
the
think
hotter
you-
the chick was going to be.
Yeah,
think
I just
you
never
heard this.
understood
So
the
at
mirrors.
Summer NAMM,
so,
though, John Cusack, famous.
They didn't
famous
have lights, I
Cusack
guess, back
pedals. That dude's like literally responsible for everything. He created tap tempo on delay, on tremolo.
I think you told me because you're in touch with that dude. I think you've talked
Yeah.
about him before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So me and him saw somebody pushing a baby stroller, and we were like, "Oh, somebody brought a kid to this event." And we look, and there's a fucking chihuahua in a baby stroller.
With a pass.
That just drives
With
me
a
nuts.
fucking pass.
So
Yeah.
like him and I have touched base through the socials, and I was like, I'll see you in like a month, and he's like, let's pray there's no babies in strollers or dogs in strollers, and I'm like, oh Christ, in California there'll probably be more of them.
Yeah, you
I
never-
had something crazy like that. Except it was a dollar store and somebody was pushing around a cat in a stroller. I was like, what the hell?
Fucking ridiculous.
that cat must have been
Oh
drugged
my
because
God.
how do you push a
I
cat
blame
around in a
Petross.
stroller?
Hey,
no
Ben,
kidding.
Ben, that's where we need another pass for. We need one for Laz. We need one for Jaden, my boy, as well. He's going to be so fucking pissed this year.
Yeah.
He already asked me, have you got my ticket to NAMM? And I'm like, I'm working on it. That was like a month ago. And then like when we finally got hooked up, I'm like, I started thinking about it. So if there is any other things, we'll communicate.
Yeah.
Coming for Jaden because he's 11 years old, my kid, but they still need a pass.
Yeah. We try to get him in for what, the Saturday?
If I can get him for a one day, it doesn't matter. He's probably gonna fucking hate it anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he so hates that I go and he doesn't go, and he's asked me for like 3 years now.
And now there's this damn Canadian coming and staying, and he's going.
You're gonna get a wrath from him as well, man. And so I don't know. Put out a word. See if anyone can get a day pass for Jaden. For
See
a
what
kid.
we can do.
Yeah, see what you can do. I'll talk to you about it.
Yeah. Definitely.
Anyone in the chat? My kid, man. If he ain't going, I'm gonna get a freaking ration, dude.
Mark Taft says the Anvil show in Kingston was awesome. I won't ever forget being invited on stage by Ben to help out with the chorus to the song Bodies. That's right. That was that night? All right, sure. Terry, after a while, they all kind of run together, We're talking like upwards of 5 years ago, and you know me and my lifestyle, I don't know. Sure.
I'll tell you a story today. I was at a studio, and the engineer there, this guy Larry, he's like fucking in his late 60s, and he's like worked with a lot of people. He's mainly orchestral. He's mainly production and engineer, mixing engineer for orchestral stuff, but he's worked with a lot of bands. And he was one of the main engineers on the Titanic theme track.
Oh, wow.
And the Eric Clapton, what's the one he wrote for his kid? What?
Tears from Heaven.
Tears from Heaven. And the keyboard from Titanic and Tears from Heaven are the same keyboard.
Oh, shit.
Huh.
And that keyboard was in the room, so I got to fucking touch that keyboard today. Which
nice.
Celine Dion, she's Canadian, right?
What's that?
All right, good. Celine Dion, I don't have to claim her. Cool. That's
So that was pretty cool today at that studio. I went to buy some equipment from him, and he gave me a tour of the studio and all the stuff, and like they do. I didn't realize I was going to a studio, and it was pretty cool to see that keyboard. And then he told me the story about the keyboard and what songs it had been on. I'm like, damn. Titanic, I don't give a fuck about, but for the fact that was that keyboard, it was someone Will Jennings or someone was he was the guy who owned the keyboard who ended up, but that was the keyboard that was on that Tears from Heaven song for Eric Clapton. Pretty fucking dope.
That was like, was it Metalwork Studios? They got the Baby Grand in there, and I'm like, that's the piano Axl Rose was working out November Rain on,
Oh, shit. It's trippy when you come across that sort of stuff, man.
Well, that's the thing, because that studio is heads above every other studio in Canada. It's on par with any world-class studio. And everybody and their brothers recorded there, and we happened to get it off ours. So all of a sudden, you just couldn't let it get to your head. Like when you walked in the lobby and saw the walls of gold and platinum records, you're like, shit, what? We have no business being here, But then I was one that said, let's book the original room, with the original Neve board, and even the raw tracks sounded amazing.
Yeah, our rehearsal place where we go to, it's a little extra drive, but the local places are always fucking booked, and we're always last minute. We're calling like 2-3 days before to get like a Tuesday, Wednesday night or whatever.
Yeah,
they're always booked. So I found this other place in Lake Forest, which is more recording than rehearsal. And I'm like, we're going to this place, and it ends up being this one guy, and it's Martin Wright owns the place. He's the producer. He's the producer at that studio. And we walk in, and it's like fucking all these like Grammy albums all on the wall, all these fucking gold records and all this shit. I'm like, fucking, what's this place? And it ends up being the owner, and we're dealing with his son. We met the owner, who was super cool, Martin, but he was like. Back in Black's in there. He was one of the engineers on Back in Black. I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah, crazy. And we want to say damn to SD Design. Gives us some great movie ideas here. Quadrophenia, The Kids Are All Right, The Wall, The Song Remains the Same, and Jimi Hendrix Live. All great choices.
Great order, Quadrophenia to the Wall. Quadrophenia is number one. If you want to really feel a movie and feel an era that happened in Great Britain in a period, man, that's the freaking movie. And talk about a soundtrack.
Joe Hervey.
Make you cry.
Another great time at
Hey,
NAMM.
Gary, will it make you cry?
I'm gonna tell you guys how old I am. I saw The Kids Are All Right in the movie theater when it came out, and I think it was 1979 or 1980. But I saw that in the movie, the midnight movie, at the local movie theater in Rhode Island. Yeah,
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm that old.
Well, Quadrophenia, I mean, not blowing my trumpet, we saw some in the making. So I'm from Brighton. That's my hometown in England. And all of Quadrophenia pretty much was filmed there.
Yeah.
So there's some very big scenes. And
I've
we were
seen
right there.
Quadrophenia,
We were probably about 13, 14 years old at that point. And there's a famous scene where they go around our kind of like roller skating area on the beach. And they're all on their Lambrettas and Vespas going around in a circle. We were right freaking there watching that being filmed. Many of the sequences.
That's very cool, man.
Many of the sequences we saw. And Spike Milligan from Monty Python, he was one of the producers on them, and he's a very small credit in that. And it was funny seeing him in a movie like that. For anyone who knows Spike Milligan,
Right.
Clockwork Orange too, man. Oh my god, that's one of my favorite movies. I watch it at least twice a year.
People were obsessed. I had friends back in the day who would base their life around Clockwork Orange. You know what I mean? They were so obsessed with that movie.
Yep.
They would dress accordingly, and back in the day, obviously, but that was a very
controversial,
very influential, controversial movie.
Stanley Kubrick's an unbelievable director, though.
Oh,
He's
man.
got some of his movies are unbelievable.
Yeah,
Not just
fucking
Clockwork
mind-blowing, man.
Without a doubt.
And sorry if we missed anything in the chat, folks, as far as the question, ask again, because...
Yeah, Mark FX, Pink Floyd's Live at Pompeii. I mean, say no fucking more, innit?
Yeah, great.
Say no more. I mean, it really... It's just... We're very spoilt, aren't we? With the accessibility...
Yeah, you're right, Tom.
Right now, to inspire our minds, you could fucking... Right now, click a button and there it is. You want to be inspired? There you fucking go, motherfuckers.
And just to throw our good friend Joe under the bus, we'll just say, apparently Joe has to pee. So
Joe Hervey?
Joe, go pee, man. Go pee.
Well, he was jamming earlier. How did the jam go, Joe?
Joe, go outside and pee, have a smoke, and pee at the same time.
You gotta pee.
Exactly. Seriously, find me on Facebook, mate. James O'Brien. I'd love to hook up with you, brother.
I gotta say to Ben and JJ, it's a good fucking thing that we live like thousands of miles apart, or else this could be dangerous.
No, I know. Yeah, no, I agree with you. You're a fucking good soul, motherfucker. We get on like a house.
Three of us would end up in fucking jail, or somebody'd be bonding somebody out, or.
Well, that's the thing, Gary. Every time
I know you'd have my back, though, mate.
You know, like I don't know how long you've been watching, Gary. I know you've been around for quite a while on the channel, but you do these road trips. Do you know how hard it is for me to go home and have to go back to normal life?
Right. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You live like a rock star for a week, you know, and
you and I were both choked up at the airport.
Oh yeah,
I feel you, buddy. I feel you.
It was like a tear in the eye.
Yeah.
It was like, oh,
you guys are all great,
this
man.
Goodbye. It's just goodbye.
Aaron, you too. Even though you're still upside down, I like you too, man.
Is he still upside down? No shit.
Dude, I'm serious. You guys, the three of us are right side up, and Aaron is completely ass over tea kettle.
Check out the Johnny Bean show last night. Paul Neanderthal Paul had the same thing. Dave Nesdal appeared upside down. He came live from the hospital and he was upside down.
Aaron, are you on a phone or a laptop or something?
Upside down and from a hospital. Now that's a trip.
Maybe if you turn your phone upside down. Are you on your phone?
Well, he's fine to us. Everyone's perfect to me.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
up, man. I don't get it.
Normal to me.
Terry was right side up. Aaron's fucking upside
Although I
down.
can't hear Gary anytime he talks.
Joe's going for a smoke. He's going to the cold. I don't know. Where does Joe live, Ben?
Long Island.
Yeah, he's
Long
upstate.
Island. It's freezing fucking cold, man.
Yeah, that's way
See,
too
I left that shit. I was having a conversation the other day. People live in America. It's like It gets so fucking cold. Why doesn't everyone just move to California? It's lovely and warm.
Well,
I'll
fuck,
tell you
we
guys
all
right
can't
now.
live there. Jesus.
I'm on the west coast of Florida. And
So
right
you're
now
fucking
I'm
loving
in my
life, dude. It's
I'm in my
perfect.
garage with the garage door open. And
Yeah, it's
it is-
perfect. Same as me, dude.
I just looked at my phone. It's like 71
I
70
mean, I've been to
degrees.
Cali a million
You
times.
couldn't imagine that cold, Gary.
I've
I'm
been to
from
Cali
Rhode
a million
Island.
times.
Yeah, I knew that.
But
from
yeah,
California.
same as me from England. Get the fuck out of there, dude.
Yeah, I've been in
I wouldn't want to
30
live in Cali though.
3
man.
feet of
There's
snow,
like,
friggin'
there's just like
squalls,
weird
and yeah, I've been
disconnect
there.
in Cali where it's like too nice all the time.
That's what makes it perfect. That's what makes
Yeah.
it perfect, Aaron. It's
I need-
like,
I need the shit days to toughen me up. Ugh.
No,
well, we get our shit
not
days.
me.
This ain't no perfection. This has everything that could be wrong is here. It's all wrong, but we have everything else that is right. So it's kind of like, you know, we've definitely got more wrong than right, but I'm happy. I will sacrifice all that is wrong for the warmth. I
Well,
come from fucking England, man. It was miserable. It was dark at 4 p.m, dude. It used to drive me nuts.
I live outside Chicago, dude. It is dark at 4:29 right now.
So you wake up and it's dark, and then you come home and it's fucking dark. It's like, holy motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's right. This whole change the
You
clock
just summed up
thing.
my fucking life, yeah.
Fuck this
It's
daylight
light right now.
savings
It's
time
light from
bullshit.
like,
See, it's funny you mentioned that, Gary, because Aaron and I had that very conversation.
It's the point
That's
of
the-
the exercise.
fucking
It's from the
hate
fucking dark ages, dude. Keep the
It's
time
crazy,
level.
right, Ben? Why? Why do they do
You're
that?
gonna have to transpose what Gary's saying because I can't. I don't get any
All right.
audio from Gary.
So I will say,
And
Aaron,
you're upside down to him.
Aaron, jump out, and jump back in again, Aaron. See if that helps.
That's your Canadian coming out there, Ben.
Yeah.
Jump out and jump.
And so, yeah, so what the deal with daylight savings was, it was because for the farmers, because essentially when they started standardized time during the harvest season, the summertime, shit was off by an hour.
Right.
So they changed it. So
Yeah.
that way,
You know what happened, though?
your roosters are
fucking-
coming off at 3:30 in the morning. You're not up at 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
You get that extra hour. So you can,
Mass production was created, and all the farmers got a big fucking fist up their ass and shut down. So it doesn't
and yet we
matter
still do
anymore.
it for the farmers. It's
We
basically
import all
that's
our
what it is
food.
for the farmers.
You know how to turn a phrase, JJ. I must say that.
There we
What's
go.
yeah, I can hear.
Look,
I can hear. him.
motherfucker's still upside down. Jesus Christ.
At least I can hear you now.
Yeah, but you're still upside down, dude.
Hold up, I'm gonna fix this shit. I'm gonna draw a picture of my face upside down and just wear it. We'll be fine.
There you go. Perfect.
I'm on this.
We're high tech here, folks.
Seriously, Ben, you and JJ don't see Aaron upside down.
No, he's
No,
fine.
he's
you are.
fine. Dude, this is the Johnny
crazy.
Bean show last night, and Neanderthal
my
had to
God.
post a picture to prove that Aaron was upside down.
Well, that's what. Yeah,
Because
that's
everyone's
why.
like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Hey,
Yes,
Terry.
Terry. Terry, is Aaron upside down to you? Terry.
No,
Earth to Terry.
nope. Am I sideways to you?
Yeah, you're sideways.
Okay.
Yes, Roadie. California has some hillbilly areas and lots of tweakers. Yeah. Tweakers are fucking
Oh,
everywhere.
the culvert from the driveway. Nice.
The world is a mess.
Somebody
The
think about
world
this.
is a
Welcome, Hobo
vampire.
Roadie, Mark
If
Effect.
I'm faced
Anybody
like
else
that.
that I missed? Aaron Cram.
So does that work?
No. And you're not Homer Simpson. Don't patronize me,
I
Aaron.
hear tweakers, and all I can think of is Primus.
Krellbach said that
Jack
Nelson flipped his
Don't fucking
phone, what,
patronize me.
360, and he fixed.
Gary's
Okay,
camera,
he
no
rotated
number
his
from-
phone and it fixed the problem. So if you got to rotate whatever it is in front of you, and if it's a whole computer, that's going to be difficult. But if you rotate it 360 degrees, apparently it'll fix the problem.
You know
I
what,
just-
JJ? You're not the IT guy that I would go to first. And then
Well, I'm getting a motherfucker.
You've got a noise under your truck. I suggest we flip it on its roof.
Exactly. JJ, I love you, man, but you're not my IT guy.
No, I'm definitely not that. I'm like,
Let's keep that on the down low, shall we?
dude, I stand next to a computer and it fucking flips out, dude. Luckily, mine hangs in there for me. Until it's needed.
Crowbar, yes.
You
I
know-
am.
Doesn't go wrong till it's needed.
All right, let me tell you how much of a retard I am. So for the last 3 months, I've been trying to get on StreamYard, right, through Google Chrome. And I'm talking to IT guys at friggin' StreamYard trying to figure out what the problem is. And the guy's like, what browser are you using? I'm like, Google Chrome. He's like, that's what we suggest. He's like, do you have like Firefox or anything else? And I'm like, no, but I can like download them, I guess, you know. So I download Firefox, turn on StreamYard, and immediately everything worked right out of the gate. So
He wants
if you
me
guys-
to flip my phone 360 degrees and see if it works. Okay.
Yes, perfect.
I
that's
did,
great.
I guess.
Fuck off. Is it working?
It is for me. He's right side up now.
Well, there we
Now he's,
are.
up, now he's upside down.
Are you
a
kidding?
lot Now.
Aaron, oops, fist
I
bump.
show.
That worked.
Fist bump. All right. Oh yeah, so I
Fucking deja vu.
I was just so excited about Aaron being right side up. I couldn't contain myself.
It's a Christmas miracle, folks.
It is Christmas fucking two
You come
Christmas
for-
miracles.
You come for the chat, you walk with magic.
I open up StreamYard with Firefox and it friggin' works immediately, like no problems. And now Aaron's right side up. So
And there we go, Crowbar right there. He goes, I'm a fucking genius. Send me money.
fuck you, Crowbar.
Rocco. Rocco.
It was
It
a
was weird
StreamYard
when
IT
Dave
guy that told
Mansell
me to
did
do
it, and it's weird again now, man.
Crowbar, I
it's
love you,
too
man,
fucking
but
funny.
you know.
Too fucking
Cheers,
funny.
Crowbar, for saving the day.
I'd like to have seen Gary's point of view, though, when it started spinning the camera from upside down. It had to turn and then just set itself. But
Yeah.
you did a full 360.
Yeah, that's called rotating.
But for him, it would have been a 180.
Right.
No, Aaron, turn it down, angle it down a little bit. I like to see it's like
Fuck. Dude, anything else?
no.
Hey, anything else, Gary?
Don't
Jeez.
rotate. There you go.
No other
Now-
problems? Is you all
Now I
right?
can see your
Bit to
mug.
the left, bit to the right.
Too fucking funny.
So true,
shit.
SD Design. So
You were way
true.
better looking upside down,
Gary,
Aaron. I'm just
would
saying.
prefer if you shaved. for
Hey,
this
it takes
show,
one to
please.
know one, bro.
Shave, please, Aaron. Can you go and shave real quick?
No chance.
Well, you
Thanks,
know,
Aaron.
we were due on this channel for one of these kind of marathon-y type hangouts, so why not do it for the holidays?
Sure.
You know, I'm having a blast. I don't know.
Terry,
about-
fuck
Me
you.
too. Yes.
Cut it out, Terry.
Great
You're
time.
being a dick.
There's Terry. I love
Hey,
it.
Dwight
You know
Bailey's
what?
here. Hey, Dwight.
Fuck you, Terry.
Terry, you've never looked more attractive.
Thanks.
Oh
All right,
man.
I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Uh,
Right.
I even
guess-
know where he's headed. I've stayed in that house.
Thanks for inviting me on, Ben. I appreciate it. I don't know if you guys
I've gone,
appreciate it
man.
or not, but I appreciate it.
I do, yeah, it's awesome. You know, you're like, yeah, send me the link. I'm like, fuck it. He's been out drinking with his wife. Perfect.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it wasn't as epic as last weekend, but it was pretty good. It's funny. I got the bartender at the Irish pub drunk last weekend. He almost threw up doing shots with me. I bought him so many shots, and that's in an Irish pub, hardcore Irish pub. And I almost made the bartender puke. I'm just saying, little badge of honor, you know.
Thanks for the info, BV, which I still can't believe BV's still awake because it's going on 5 a.m. for him.
you, BV.
Hey, Alex Radford. What up, Knuckleheads?
What's up, Alex?
Alex
hey,
Radford.
Alex. Hey, Dwight Bailey.
And I'm kind of waiting for Aaron to come back for this one because SD Design is asking, has anyone tried the Tumnus? I think I have. And I need Aaron to verify that, but I'm pretty sure I have.
It's a low gain drive pedal, isn't it?
I think so. See, again, that's where Aaron's the encyclopedia. I need people. That's why I had like Richie around for a few years because he kept track of this shit. I'd be like, nope, never tried it. You'd be like, actually, you tried it yesterday. Oh, yeah.
I don't think you've tried a Tumnus.
I'm pretty sure I have. I think I liked it.
Isn't it a Wampler?
Sounds right.
I think so.
Yeah, it's the Wampler. I don't think you tried it, Thomas.
Okay, Brack says it's a Klon. Yes, then I have. And I think it was good. I don't know. I've had like 4 or 5 shots of moonshine, for Christ's sake. I don't know.
You're my hero.
I'm not driving any heavy not operating any heavy machinery, that's for sure.
Unless you have to take a leak, of course.
Well, there is that. You've been peeking. I thought I turned the camera off.
There you go.
Yep. Metalhead Hippie and Dog
pedal. Yes, if it's a Klon style, that would be the Saguaro Boost, which I have sitting right over there.
Wampler Klon thingy.
Wampler make great pedals, man.
I don't know what the Wampler Klon thing is.
I have one Wampler, and
What
it's
is
going
that,
up
Dog
for
Klon?
sale this week.
What is it?
Pinnacle Deluxe.
Okay, I had the original Pinnacle, the single stomp. Good pedal. Van Halen clone.
Yeah. BV says, Tumness is okay, but a touch too colored tone for me if compared to the original Klon, in my opinion. Well, you would know, BV. You would know.
Is there anything he doesn't know?
No, that's the thing. You know, but
BV knows all.
I'm pretty sure BV isn't human. I think he's some alien life form that knows tone and
Him and Pooh Ninja.
spends his time between Switzerland and Japan. Yeah. Rainy Crook says, I'm completely enjoying this conversation here. So, yes, do this frequently and often. I usually do these, Terry, once a month or so?
Yeah, used to be once a month.
Prior to the move. You know,
Yeah.
At least once a month, we'd do one of these hangouts. Next thing you know, well, let's see, we're 4 minutes away from 11 p.m. Is Baker going to show up in the chat? They're usually by between 11 and 11:05 Eastern, he comes into the chat. BV says, I come in peace, Earthlings.
Yeah, it would be rare for Robert Baker to be in bed at this point in time.
Yep. You got a PV there, JJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell by the headstock. I just caught the way the headstock there with the cutout. Nice.
Alex, what's up?
Yeah, you kind of sealed the deal for me with those, JJ. Here, try this one.
Those
Try-
PVs are sick,
try
dude. They're fucking incredible. Incredible.
Have you seen my collection now? Christ.
So does that mean, Ben, you're not going to be sleeping cuddled to JJ's Les Paul Black Beauty?
I'm not going to roll it out.
It's the king, dude.
I will be reacquainted.
Tell you what, man, that guitar's the freaking king.
Oh, it is. It is.
That's what everyone talks about. That's the one. I mean, the 58s, whatever. It's that era. If you've got a 60s Gibson Les Paul, you're fucking doing all right, man. That's the real deal. You're gonna get real tones.
Hey, look who showed up. We got Guitar Hack in the house. Good to see you, man.
Wow.
What's up, man?
Heck, what's up, man?
But is he live from the smoke shed?
Smokehouse.
Yeah.
Hack, were you in the smokehouse?
Or as I like to jokingly say, the ice fishing hut.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, it's like somebody accused one of us of lying last week. Hack was on the channel here. He's out in the Hack Shack, all bundled up, and stuff. And here I am in a T-shirt. They're like, someone's lying if you guys live a couple hours apart.
Wakond White Bailey. Yeah, man.
Joe Herbie wants a Gibson Melody Maker. Who doesn't?
Actually, Marty
At least
Short.
people are still tuned in this time of night. This is awesome.
Actually, it's gone up to, it's set to 58 now. Was it 56?
Nice.
74
Well,
thumbs
Hack
up.
showed Hacking his invisible roadie.
Where in YouTube is Thomas San Diego?
It was so weird seeing Hack playing wasn't he playing like a fucking Wolfgang the other day?
Let me think. Ernie Ball Access.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
That was strange,
Aaron,
'cause
Aaron, is that an acoustic?
it is.
We need to block Aaron immediately.
This is the acoustic that I wrote the Gary Can Lick My Balls song on.
If you play any kind of James Taylor shit, I'm gonna kick your ass. I don't even know where you live.
Why would I play James Taylor? Come on now.
I love James Taylor too, man.
Me too.
He makes me cry every time.
That Stevens, all that old fucking
I
acoustic.
gotta tell you, Mill Worker by James Taylor makes me friggin' cry every time I listen to it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like New England guy, and he's from Massachusetts. And
Sure.
that song hits home, man.
Well, you don't worry. I'm sure Aaron's got that thing in drop D tuning anyways.
Thanks for the idea, Ben. Appreciate it. I want to work on that. I want to work on that tomorrow.
I know my boy Aaron.
It's always
Mill Worker and drop D.
You go into Carter's Vintage with this guy. You hand him a 61 ES335. First thing he does is fucking drop D. I'm like, really, dude?
Yeah.
Hey, it could happen.
Could be worse. C sharp.
And Rob asked earlier, JJ, what you and I thought of his new 7-string.
Who's 7-string?
Rob 212 got a new 7-string.
I love it. He got the Geo, which
Right.
is budget guitar, but
Yeah, they're decent.
they're decent. You set them up good. I talked to Rob about it. You could change a couple of things just to upgrade it, but mate, the woods are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great starter 7-string. It'll get you where you want to go. He loves it.
Well, Ivan
Harley's
is
got
the
a
one
headache.
that started them.
You also have a safe and happy holiday, Harley. The best to you and yours.
Yep.
I just saw David Ennis show up. What's up, Dave? How you doing, man?
David Ennis is the man.
He is the man.
I'm waiting on that fuzz next month, buddy.
Better Light Hippie. What's up, brother? I just saw you too.
He said, he had the
I can't
Wampler
watch the
triple
chat
rack,
and the video at the
Emerald,
same time. I
the
suck at
Paris.
this.
Man, you had all the Wampler stuff.
I heard you guys talking about Les Pauls. I'm picking up. I'm in the process. I have a Les Paul Studio. I actually used it on our last record. I borrowed it from this chick, and she's selling me that, and she is selling me one of those old, really old Honda fucking
Hondo?
Hondo LP ripoffs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm picking up both of them because she's.
I wish you the best of luck in keeping that guitar in tune.
Dude, I'm getting that guitar.
Well, there's
for
different levels of
$150.
Hondos. There's some really high level Hondos and some lower level Hondos.
Yeah, this one's been set up by our tech, and I mean it's legit. It's basically like a Les Paul custom. It's one of the higher end ones. But I'm
Right.
getting it for $150 from her because
So in other words,
gives you
it's
half
a-
of what they list for.
it's a
That must be the
Honda
same-
with a fart
same way that
muffler.
works for me, huh?
Oh, for fuck's sake, Terry. Where the fuck did that come from?
It came
And,
from the
just
scariest place in the world. Terry's
Just a
mine.
public announcement here. Guitar Hack says if anyone sees my roadie, tell him he's fired.
Yeah, we have the same roadie hack.
Well, what happened, Hack?
I told him the guy wants things like he wants beer, he wants to get paid. I told him
Yeah,
he's
fuck
lucky to
that.
find roaches in the parking lot. That's his pay.
Hey, if he does his job, I'll give him beer. I don't give a fuck. See, my roadie's doing his job. I'm down.
Oh my god, that makes me think of that one Trailer Park Boys episode where Ricky digs into the glove box of his car and he pulls out this gum wrapped around joint and he sells it to what's his name, a Skid Row, Sebastian Bach. And Sebastian Bach smokes it and he's like, "Whoa, man, this is some really good stuff. Can you sell me some more?" He goes, "Well, I don't got any more in the glove box."
Nice. Yeah, I
Oh,
be
man.
careful in what I say about roadies too, since Mark, my roadie's in the chat. So
Yeah.
Well, I mean, giving them beer should be easy. Don't you get comp drinks the whole show anyways?
well, see, that's where I'm lucky because Mark's in recovery, so I don't have to buy him beer. I can just buy him pop and coffee, and which half time you get for free from the bar anyway.
Pop, is that what they call crack in Canada? Pop?
No.
I don't know what
He
that
loaded
would-
the van in 3.5 minutes, Gary.
What the
I
hell
don't
is-
know how.
Well, no, that's great, but what the hell is pop? What is that?
He's
Soda
he's an Eastern guy. He says
Oh,
soda.
soda pop. Oh, okay.
You say
I got
soda.
you. Sorry.
SD Design Snatch was a great movie.
Apparently, my sister must have left because she's like, "What the hell? Still going?"
Hi, Amanda.
Amanda's off
probably go
baking
another
more pies
10.
and giving more chocolate bars away to people.
That was super fucking cool when she gave that lady a chocolate bar.
Yeah.
Everyone should follow my sister Amanda on Instagram. That rock.
Little does that girl know it was laced with Imodium and LSD, but you know.
Yeah, no shit. It was full edible.
It's the easiest
It's
way to
got
make
pop rocks in it. Wink, wink,
Imodium
nod,
and
nod.
LSD.
That's the easiest way to make sure somebody has a shitty trip.
Who would be that fucking cruel that would fucking LSD and Imodium? I'm tripping my ass off and I have to shit my pants. What's good about that?
Yeah, that makes you some serious life
That's
choice
like-
right there.
That is
Oh,
like
man.
the least bad good trip of like your
Now
entire life.
you know she's a Coombs. Like I would give away good drugs.
Bad
I'd like to
combinations.
say Aaron Lee said that. I did not say that. Aaron Lee. He is in no way affiliated with the channel in any way, shape, or form.
Other than Ben's gonna have my babies.
And that
Well,
was
there's
Ben's
that.
disclaimer. I'm his attorney this evening.
Yeah.
You're the attorney, and JJ's the mechanic. I got it.
Yeah. Anybody that comes after me, I just say go talk to Gary first. Good luck
There
with
you
that.
go. Where the hell is JJ? Where the hell he disappeared to?
Well, he has a tendency to do that. You just wait till we start doing live streams from his place because there's never the two of us on camera. One would be off doing whatever, up to no good, while the other's on camera. We'd switch every
Gotcha.
10 minutes.
I still remember that last winter NAMM. It was like there's Ben and JJ. A half hour goes by, then JJ's like all of a sudden sneaks off. There's Ben for an hour by himself. Then JJ shows back up. It's like, oh,
Sounds like the Johnny Bean show.
Yep.
JJ, you're back. What's up, man?
Man, it's gone like 10 seconds.
How you doing, bro? Really?
Good.
Seems like an eternity.
SG Design asks, how good are each of us at billiards? I've been known to play a game or two in my time.
I'm not terrible.
I'm all right.
I'm
I'll
down
go
for
to
a
pool
challenge.
I got my own cue.
Screw it, I'm cracking another beer.
Go for it, Ben. I'm with you.
The 6-pack's getting less sixer all the time.
I hate when that happens. You have a beer. I'll do a shot with you. Folks, everybody in the chat, all you fellas, man. Cheers, Aaron. I'm glad you're right side up.
I am. I'm glad I'm right
Cheers,
side up in
homie.
your world.
I'm glad I got the chance to meet you tonight, Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, dude.
Cool as, man.
And JJ and Terry.
Yeah.
And that Coombs guy.
that Coombs guy.
TCG!
Greasy Weasel, baby.
He's the DBC. Always.
No,
has
thanks
been,
for having
always
me
will
on,
be.
Ben. I appreciate it.
Oh, I'm glad to have
Thank
you, brother. Glad to have you. I've been
Happy
digging what you've
holidays.
been doing. I've been watching what you've been doing, and
I haven't
I've
been
been on
doing
a few live streams.
I haven't been doing shit. I just finally got all my shit working this weekend, so it's like maybe you'll hear it more. Who knows?
Hey,
It'll be awful.
Fix Guitars says, "Hey, all, I'm going to buy a gnarly guitar and smash it. Which one should I buy? How about a Chapman?
The cheapest
Yeah.
one.
Ooh, ouch. That
Oh,
hurt.
don't smash a Chapman. I love Chapmans.
Don't smash any guitars.
My sister asked Ben, any Christmas Boxing Day plans for everyone? I myself, I think I'll be spending time with my sister.
Hey, Amanda's back. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Amanda.
I don't know. Somebody's going to cook some food. I'll eat some food. I'll do videos,
Make sure Ben gets extra food.
Oh, yeah. Amanda always takes care of me. Usually by the time the turkey's served, we're not sober.
Thank you, sir. In case you guys
Although
don't
I
know,
usually drive there, but I don't drive home.
Joe Hervey's my legitimate son, in case you guys didn't know.
Not surprised.
Yeah,
Not surprised.
yeah I'm not
I
proud.
buy that.
I'm
I
just
buy
saying.
that. I buy
Hey, Sam Knack. Merry Christmas to you, man.
I love you, Joe.
Yep. Same to you, Sam.
Oh man.
Tom, ha ha ha. We're not sober. No. So
Oh my
yeah, this
God.
is a bit of a sneak peek of essentially what the NAMM streams are going to be like. Just say, except there'll be 3 of us all on one camera, but probably only ever 2 of us on camera at any given time.
Just because they've been showing episodes of Wayne's World and I read that. Ha ha ha, we're not sober. We're not sober. We're not sober.
I'm definitely not Rick James, son. I'm not.
Nope.
I know your mom dated Rick James for a while, but no, I'm not Rick James.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap.
Aaron Cram asks, best strip club in North America. I haven't found it yet, but I'll keep researching.
Club
tell you-
Fantasies. Club
can tell you-
Fantasies in Providence, Rhode Island. I
There's
bounced
one
there
in
for 3
Oregon
years.
through my mind.
I bounced there for 3 years. I DJ'd there for 2. It was the Metal Zone with DJ Gary Steele every Thursday night at Club Fantasies in
I
Providence,
had
Rhode Island.
I had a good time at
Had
when I was in
headliners,
Vegas.
mob-owned, great strip joint.
I had a good time in Vegas at Larry Flint's. Apparently, the bridal party left at 2, and they found me at 6. Still there.
Nice.
I heard one in
Damn.
Niagara Falls.
I was going to say, Tom, pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. But I was going to say, yeah, I spent a couple of years, like late teens, early 20s. Mark knows. I used to live across the street from a strip club.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's living the dream. That's
I
what
moved
you're
into
talking
that. Yeah, I moved into that apartment 1 week before my 19th birthday, which is the legal drinking age in Ontario.
Oh Christ! So that's what your closing's all about. I'm living the dream. You're reminiscing.
Yeah,
about
right.
your
There it is. There it is.
Yeah. Christ, you live
No
the
comment.
dream. It's all downhill from there.
When me and my first wife got divorced, I was 30 years old, and my first job was bouncing at a strip joint. So,
That's pretty sweet.
yeah, you ain't kidding, dude.
Well, I mean,
you ain't
Eddie,
kidding.
Eddie,
My sister made a very apropos comment. She said the Quinty was not the dream. Which that would,
About it.
as one guy would say, that yes, that was the name of the local ballet troupe. Yeah, definitely. And some of those ladies, they'd be like, where can a girl go to smoke a joint? And I happen to live across the street, so
that explains why you have so many infections.
well, there is that.
Hey, gonorrhea.
Well, as I say, when it comes to the decade of the 90s,
I used to know that dance, Terry.
when it comes to the decade of the 90s, from what I've been told, I had a good time.
Hey, man, it's like they say herpes. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, my sister, in quotes, ladies. Hey, Preston Smith.
Amanda,
hello.
some of those girls are working their way through college, okay? So ease up.
Every one of them are now doctors.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not everyone. There was a couple of serious ones that really legitimately paid their way through college.
Oh, yeah.
And I commend those. But I'll tell you what, being a bouncer in a strip joint for 3 years, I broke up more fights in the girls' dressing room than I did on the floor throwing guys out.
Oh, wow.
It was always like upstairs, somebody stole my friggin' blow dryer, somebody stole my friggin' tea bag.
Where's my
I broke
butt
up more
plug?
fights with the girls upstairs than I did throwing people out of the bar.
Someone
That's no
took my-
bullshit.
Someone took my lucky glass butt plug. Who did it? Was it Destiny? Was it Ferrari? I'm going after him.
Hey, Aaron, our good friend Marsman
No,
has to
some
head
really
out.
did, Amanda.
Say
Bye,
a
Mars.
sincere greetings to
Love you,
Marsman.
brother.
Yep. Take care, Mars, man.
Tell the wife I said hello. He married a good one, man. His wife's a sweetheart.
Mayhem says Montreal strippers are number one on this planet. Well, I'm not going to lie.
I would agree. When we had strip club here for quite a few years, up until a couple of years ago, the best strippers came from Quebec. They were respectful. They were nice.
What the hell kind of
Very
strip club is that?
attractive.
I don't want respect and nice. I want boobs and butts.
No, not all the time.
Oh, they had boobs and butts.
Not all the time, Aaron.
Now, see, I'm waiting for JJ to come back before we read off Mark Taft's comment because he actually ties it all in with the Trailer Park Boys right there. So
I got a funny one for it. So you know how we were just making the joke about they're all paying to go through med school. I went to my little brother's bachelor party before he got married like 3 years ago, and one of the girls was paying to go to the circus. She was stripping because she needed money to go to the circus to be a tumbler and walk on tightropes and shit.
well, you got to have life goals.
Yeah, God bless her. She didn't get $1 from me, but God bless her.
Sometimes you do want nice, Joe.
Well, there is that,
You marry nice.
Yeah.
You marry a nice girl.
Yeah. You're not going to those places to look for Miss Right. It's just Miss Right
No.
now.
Exactly. Exactly.
And for a cool $50, she could definitely be Miss Right Now.
It's all fun and games until you find a string.
Well said.
Terry, they call that popping the cork.
Oh, we have officially fucking derailed.
Yeah, if you're in the professional world, Terry, that's what they call it, popping the cork.
My sister is throwing up as we speak.
I'm right there with her. Good God.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to be as informative as I can.
That's
Dude,
right.
I'm from
I don't have
Where
much
did
to
they-
contribute, but
I'm
these
from
things I
outside
know
Chicago. We don't put ketchup on our hot dogs.
about. Never.
That's a good one, Aaron.
That's
Never.
true.
Yeah, my sister. Yeah, this convo wasn't for me.
Ben, I'm sorry if I downgraded your show by any means, man. I'm sorry.
No, I think that pretty much happened the moment we had Aaron come on, so it's all good.
Facts.
People are
As long
going
as
to
you're
start
cool with it,
wondering
I'm-
what the heck I'm eating instead of nuts.
What the hell are you eating?
Mixed nuts.
Oh Christ! Now I got
As long as
the
they're
thought
not
of-
on your chin, bro.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Now I get the thought of Terry with nuts in his mouth. But
No,
at least
wait.
he's not. At least he's not racist. They're mixed.
Well, I got to go the other way.
He doesn't.
All right.
discriminate.
Anybody want to take 10 guesses as to what Mark's up
Buckle
to?
up, Aaron. Come on, man. Well, I can't
Wait.
even see your arm. Okay. We'll do it
Mark's
that way.
going to have a fizzy bubbler.
The
Is it
legal bubble.
tangerine flavored one?
My elbow
Cheers.
is destroyed. Ugh.
Oh,
How
dear
do you
Lord.
guys watch the chat and like still talk to each other and like pay attention?
Oh,
My
yeah,
attention
and
span isn't that
consume
big.
alcohol.
In my case, I have 2 computer monitors.
I heard
Yeah.
a door creak. I think JJ's coming back.
Yeah, and after a while, I just rely on Terry.
Yeah.
By about
No,
hour
pretty
3,
much.
At least
Terry's
you're on a
sipping a
span.
coffee. He's feeling fine, and he sees Ben kind of starting to lean over, and then he'd be like, "Hey, what do you look for at NAMM? Oh, NAMM? Did somebody mention NAMM? Oh,
Hey, Jay Steen's in the chat. I love Jay Steen. Me and that dude have had quite the conversation since we both deliver.
Jay Steen's cool shit."
Yeah, he is.
Mhm.
Although the other day, I guess he was stuck in traffic in a semi, and that sounds terrible.
Let's see. Jay Steen was on this channel once when you decided to start drunk dialing people from Nashville during a live stream.
Yeah, I made Phil Mosley come on. I made Jay Steen come on.
Yeah, I think you were there that night, Gary. You were watching.
You called England to talk to Phil.
I did. Yeah, I was wasted. It was a good time.
That's awesome. No, I don't think I saw that, Ben.
I thought you were in on that. Yeah, that was one of those. It's 10 at night. We've been walking around NAMM all day, and it's like, screw it. I'm not even close to sober. Let's go live on YouTube. Seems like a good idea at the time.
Just go
Oh,
back and
shit.
watch. Just go back and watch us in Nashville, Gary. You'll be
I
a
will
better
now.
person for it.
Yeah, and you don't have to sit through the ads because YouTube demonetized anything Aaron ever appears on.
Well, kind of like me too.
Like, no shit. Every time Aaron comes on, demonetized.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Ben
like
had
John
a-
Man. I'm like
Ben had
John
a whole
Mancuda. I
speech.
drop the F bomb everywhere I go, and it's like, ah, fuck. I'm sorry. Ah, fuck. I said fuck. Fuck. Sorry.
He had a big sit down with me. He's like, you can't say, and he listed off like 99 words that I said in the first like 5 minutes. And I'm like, okay, so I guess I got to be quiet until the 5 minutes is over, and then I can talk.
Yeah, just by the sheer volume of cursing in the first 2 minutes of a video, it was demonetized.
I think if I remember correctly, Johnny Bean once said it's only like 37 seconds before you can drop an F-bomb before you get demonetized. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what I heard.
I'll tell you, Aaron broke that record every time.
Hey, man, that Saturday,
Aaron,
you
my
stood
man.
on your own 2 feet, brother.
Well, yeah, I knew that. I
Good
knew
for
that
you.
vlog was not getting monetized. Considering it has like 4 closings on it.
Amanda, I guarantee that any demonetization tonight has nothing to do with Aaron tonight.
No, they're just gonna slap him with an IOU.
No, it's
That's
me.
how it's demonetized.
It'll be me, Amanda.
No,
And I owe you.
this will be demonetized because Ben said damn, not because of the F word.
Probably.
Yeah,
And that's how screwed up the algorithm is.
what's
It'll be either me or JJ that gets this stream demonetized.
No, actually, Terry pretty much, because remember, Aaron,
Yeah.
the last hangout we did together, we were pretty good language-wise, but that was the night we started the dams during the super chat.
Oh,
Because there were
yeah.
so many super chats that night, and thank you, folks. Like, that was a crazy night. Like,
that was hilarious.
yeah,
played
like they were
all
just
the fines.
lined up across the top of the chat, and we're just like literally that's where the dam came from because I was just in shock.
Yeah, it was on a Sunday, hence the sun. Damn.
I'm going to be like a stripper and show my bling. You guys ready for this?
If you show me your penis ring, yes.
Ooh,
Look at that Snoop Dogg shit right there.
so much better without
That's
the
some
glove.
gold blingy friggin' mic shit right there.
Why
Her
are you
hack
on-
won't like it.
DOS Metal says this stream is just epic and hilarious.
Nice.
Glad you're enjoying yourself.
epic, hilarious, borderline remedial, whatever.
Yeah. I think we'll go another 10 minutes here. We'll take it to the bottom of the hour, folks. So
That's probably a good idea.
yeah, get those questions coming in.
I like
Ask
that.
away while you can. Subscribe if you're new. What else? We're 3.5 hours in. What else am I forgetting?
Damn.
Sponsors.
Oh yeah, sponsors. There's an idea. Fuck.
Tip your bartender.
See, and again, that's why he has me around.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. We got Reno Fin
You
Custom
could be in
Guitars, Lawrence Petross Design, FU Tone, Tesi Switch. Where's Rob tonight? We haven't seen Tesi Switch. Ardens Music and Flipside Music. Rest in peace, Ike, for your damn trip. There we go.
Jasco Plumbing.
Nice. Thank you, sponsors. Thank you.
Yeah, Jasco Plumbing Supply, because that actually, I believe that is written on the back of, part of a Jasco Plumbing Supply calendar month. So there we go.
Brilliant.
I'm sponsored by nicotine.
And we'll give shout outs to Brian Landreth, Will Varela, Brad Miller, Todd Flowers, JP Page 2, fucking Absolute Mayhem. Which is usually how Mayhem gets referred to, and fuck Absolute Mayhem.
I'm just glad that Aaron is right side up.
Yep.
Thanks,
Now,
man.
what did
I wasn't last night.
Oh,
what was it about the Trailer Park Boys reference there?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Quentin James
Yes,
just
my
showed up.
son.
He says, I just got here. Start over.
Oh God.
That would be tough, Quentin.
Quentin, I'm not wearing
It's been a
any
night
pants.
already.
You're welcome.
Hey, Terry, do you realize that you're the only guy on this stream that doesn't have, like, facial hair?
Oh, I got it growing.
Oh, Jesus.
And rocking the long hair.
You need to grow a goatee or, like, a little pleasure patch or something like that.
And what's
can't.
fucked up about that is he's the guy's face that needs covering the most.
Right?
Oh.
Take some off the back, Terry. Just get right here under your lip.
Yeah.
See, Quentin enters the chat and everyone's just asking, pants, 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 pants.
I'm wearing
Ken.
Potter boxers.
No, Henning is not here, Quentin.
Yeah, calm
Hands
down.
up for everybody that wants to see Quentin without pants.
Henning was looking for you earlier.
Yeah, that's what I
Hey,
thought.
Mark
No
Taylor's
fucking
here.
hands up. Quentin, put your fucking
Rock
pants
on,
on.
Mark.
Or
Hey,
even
we're
better,
3.5 hours in. Mark Taylor says hi to Quentin, doesn't say hey to us.
or even better,
Fuck you,
Pants.
Mark Taylor.
pants from
Frick.
Kroger's.
Pantalones.
Yeah.
If Kroger's makes pants.
Kroger's.
I
When
started.
it gets to summer, does he say shorts? Quentin, shorts in summer? Pants in winter?
I wrote a song in Spanish that I sing at Amazon because they all speak Spanish. Loose translation. Fuck my life. Fuck my ass. This house is shit. These cats are assholes.
That's the song? Is that the chorus or the
And I
verse?
I
bet you
love
it
that.
sounds pretty in Spanish.
That's
I
all
love
I
that.
got. That's all I got so far. I literally
Uh-huh.
walked around pushing my cart to the van going, chinga mi vida, chinga mi culo. La casa es mierda. Los gatos es pendejos. And they all
I'd also
look at
like
me
to
and
point
I'm
out, this is why I love the community. I call out Mark Taylor and throw him under the bus, and he goes, dude, I said hi about an hour ago.
Aaron, what are the chord changes to that
Touche,
song?
Mark
'Cause I want to
Taylor.
learn it.
Touche.
I haven't written those yet. Feel free to, improvise.
Let me know, bro. Let me know when you figured it out, man.
Wait, give me a
Good.
second. It'll be really
I'd be happy to collaborate.
D, G, E. Yeah, we could just do D, G, E.
Cool.
Everyone else
Chinga
does.
mi vida, chinga mi culo. La casa es mierda. Los gatos es pendejos.
I can just
Yeah,
imagine
that'll work.
somebody tuning in for the
Beautiful.
first time right now.
It'll work.
That's awesome,
Not
bro.
the song you would sing at a wedding, Aaron.
I would, but yeah, you know.
Amanda, Mark said hi to me. That's all that matters. Let's be honest.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah. And hello to True Tech. Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah,
True Tech.
Rock on, brother.
Actually, Aaron's smart in doing that because he'll make all the Latinos there go, no, we don't mess with that crazy white guy.
No
You know
bueno.
what? You're
No
probably right.
bueno.
He's writing the lyrics they want to sing.
Yeah,
But
that's
they ain't got the balls to sing it.
I'm speaking the language of my people, though
Yeah.
I'm not Latino.
The crazy people.
Hey, speaking the language of my people.
Yeah, well, the funny
And,
thing is
We
they
have
call
to
me.
give a,
they
we
call
have
me
to give a
Güero.
special shout out to Absolute Mayhem. He stopped by for a brief visit last night and dropped off some mistletoe, and that's partially to blame for tonight's show.
Why? Is that why you got lipstick on your lips?
More sticky mistletoe.
Yeah, some of that, smelly mistletoe.
Oh
So,
my God.
Aaron, who are
Speak
you?
of the
who are your
devil
people?
who has shown up into the side chat.
People are
Side music.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Mike
again,
Oregon.
another public service announcement. Anyone that's pissed off with the actions that happened in California can blame that guy right there, Ike.
Hey, there he is.
All right, you just
Yes.
answered my question. I'm good.
I like how Ike is being very kind of Christmassy with it, saying Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been very Christmassy, JJ,
I
tonight.
don't think that was intentional. No.
You've been
Oh,
very Christ-like.
Yeah, no, they
rock on,
call
Ike.
And a fist bump for you, sir, if I can figure out how this camera thing works. Right on.
Harry with his upside down. Now he looks like he's fisting the camera.
Fuck you, JJ. We need a fucking hangout for sure, man.
Do it, mate. I know where I'll
I'm
be
ready.
in 3 weeks, and Ben will be there as well.
Come to Florida, man.
And
It's
Aaron
warmer
will be
here.
there as well.
I'm going to be
It's
two
warmer
feet
here.
in the wind, making
All
videos.
you guys come to
all you
fucking
crazy
Florida and
mother-
hang out.
Oh, yeah.
Love to.
We'll go to Disney World. Get thrown out. It'll be
Hey,
fun.
JJ, maybe this year I'll actually shoot some video at NAMM.
Well, I did a lot of video shooting. Fuck. I'm
Yeah,
doing
you did more than
you.
me.
What movie is that from? Maybe we'll go to Disney World. Flip off the monkeys. What movie is that? God damn it! Oh, it's
Who's-
Step Brothers.
Who's the fucking
God.
moderator tonight? Because friggin' dog power is like going off the chain.
Yeah, but that's okay. He's
Somebody
referencing,
put this fucking guy in a timeout. I don't know
he's
what's going on with him.
referencing George Carlin. It's all good.
I'm,
Right?
The 7 words you can't say on television.
There's like a Sex Pistols chorus.
Think about how long it took him to type that.
Love it, Dog Paw.
So should we
Yeah,
reply to Ike's comment?
Dog Paw needs to be front and center with those kind of comments.
That's cool.
Fuck
Ben, your
time out.
moderators suck.
I was going to say,
Yes,
and-
Ike, we are.
yeah,
They haven't
and
thrown me out of the chat
We're
yet.
just prepping for NAMM, Ike. We're just prepping for NAMM.
If I'm drunk, I'm drinking some pretty damn strong water.
I love that strong water. Mine's brown for some reason.
Check
I
out
don't
Johnny
know why.
Bean's show last night if you want to see drunk. Neanderthal Paul.
Jeez,
That-
Louise.
My water's
Dude,
really
I swear to
bad
God,
because it's brown.
it's pure TV magic. The downhill, that 20-minute spiral is brilliant.
Well, wait, you said I gotta watch Johnny Bean when I get off here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the last 20 minutes.
And
what's
then
that other thing?
Quadrophenia.
Quadrophenia, that's what I knew it was quad. I almost said quadriplegia.
Yeah, watch the last
Scooters
20 minutes of
Scooters
Johnny
with too many
Bean.
mirrors.
Watch the downfall of Neanderthal Paul when he chugs the last third of that Jack Daniels bottle. I mean, that 20-minute spiral is brilliant. He's in a fucking coma. And then on to Quadrophenia for the next coma.
There we go.
I'm on it.
Fucking Quadrophenia, dude. Best movie ever.
Well, there we go. So we should probably wrap things up. We have been going 3.5 hours here. I'm
Awesome.
going to start with Terry tonight. Do you have anything to add, my good man?
Hope everyone has a safe and great holidays, and see you around.
Awesome, awesome. Brother Gary, do you have anything to add, my good man?
Well, you know, kids, I'm just grateful that you guys had me on, first of all. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, guys. I'm glad I get to see Aaron right side up. That's a big plus. And I just wish everybody has a great holiday and a Merry Christmas. And thanks for accepting me into your fold. I think it's awesome. You guys are a great bunch of people. Tons of information. I made some good friends. I think everything is just, I fucking love everything about this guitar community.
Oh, it's great.
And all you guys are freaking awesome. Especially you, Ben, JJ, Terry, Aaron, not upside down, and upside down in the chat, Krell, you know, all you guys. I'm
For
just
sure.
grateful. I'm
For
grateful
sure.
I met all you guys.
Yes, Metalhead Hippie says Blackjack's band just posted a Zepp cover of Heartbreaker. Awesome. We should check that out.
Nice.
Yeah.
And definitely, yeah. So, Aaron.
Yeah.
Fuck you
Add
too,
my
Mickey.
Sleeping Beauty.
Love you.
Chinga mi vida. Nah, 3 weeks, bruh. 3 weeks.
3 weeks. We're going to be drinking beer at NAMM.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure that JJ and I videotape you at your worst.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that. I'm okay.
There is nothing better than an off the rails Ben Coombs. Fight me. It's true.
Change my mind.
Exactly. Like somebody says to me, like, "Hey man, you could go see this Motley Crue reunion tour, or you could watch Ben Coombs off the rails." I will pick Ben Coombs off the rails every time. Even though Motley Crue is pretty much off the rails, but you know.
This is true. This is true. Brother JJ, anything to add, sir?
Freaking A, what a wonderful night. Thank you for having me. You are all my people. Love you dearly. You're my community. Have a wonderful Christmas. Hug your family, hug your kids. Play guitar, create music, spread love, and smoke weed. Love you all, brother.
There we go.
Smoke Christmas trees.
And I agree, Ike. We are pissed that you can't make it. We will be drinking beers in your honor.
Yeah. I still ain't buying that. Last minute, it's still a little ways away. I think I might make an appearance.
We could
I'm hoping
FaceTime,
so.
put him on the internet. The
Yeah.
Googles.
Just
We'll get
roll
on
into
the-
the party.
we'll
Let's
get on
get
the
fucked
interview.
up, and then you can be out the next morning, mate. And in and out, fucking done.
There we go. So on that note, folks, thank you, Terry, JJ, Gary, and Aaron for all joining me tonight on this holiday hangout. Thank you, everybody in the chat. If you're catching us on replay, please leave a comment down below. Holy fuck, you made it in 3.5 hours on replay, no less.
Fuck yeah.
Touche, folks. Those that have been in the chat since the start, you've been some crazy knuckleheads. Love you, one and all. Thank you, everybody that donated to the cause tonight. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. We will be celebrating at NAMM. We will be going live. We will be doing some videos that'll be uploading. It's going to get crazy out there. I hope everybody has a safe and happy holiday. Hold those doors open. Let that guy in ahead of you in traffic. Do good things, and good things will happen to you. Karma is real. I'm living the dream. We're really going to be living the dream in 3 weeks and 2 days. Forget about it. Thank you, everybody that came on. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Peace and rock on. Be good to each other.
Yep.